Welcome to the fucking show.
Hey, y'all better look the fuck out today. My crayons are sharp, the box is full, my bottle of glue's topped off, and my helmet's on tight, baby. We about to rism with the tism. Let's get with it.
Suck my dick and eat my asshole, you sons of bitches. Whoa, look at my camera. It is all kinds of crazy. That's a little bit better. Holy smokes, what is going on with my camera? What happened to my desk last night? What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Sorry for the late start. Got a little busy doing some stuff around the house here. And, it is what it is. I'm the boss. I get to make the rules. So, welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense right here on the Nonsensical Network. If you're not already, go ahead and give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a share. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Shows is live Monday through Sunday. Live-ish Monday through Sunday. I don't know what's going on with the shows anymore, to be honest with you. I've lost all control. But anyway, shows are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at. Simply hit your Google box and put in the Nonsensical Network, or you can go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. That link scrolling right down there on the bottom of the screen. It'll be there all night. Well, for as long as I'm up here. We'll see how long I'm going to be up here. Probably not very long. But anywho's, happy Saturday, y'all. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. It is Saturday. That means there is the open door challenge going on. So I'm going to hit that link, and you guys are welcome to pop in if you'd like. Maybe I'm going to hit that link. Hit that link like I hit your baby mama, son. There we go. Go Kings. Are they winning? What's going on? What's going on, Brett Blaze? Johnny Bongs in the building, waiting patiently. What's going on, guys? Man, I gotta tell you guys, I don't know how much I got in me tonight. It was a long night. Late. It was another night watching the sun come up. But I was having fun, so it's all good. And I got about 2 hours of sleep last night. The hangover is kicking my ass. I went and bought beer. I don't think I'm going to drink it, though. I may just stick with my Pepsi. We'll wait and see. So, well, I'm going to give you guys about as much as I got left in the tank for the tonight's show. Oh, man. But nonetheless, it was a good night last night. We had a lot of fun hanging out with Blaze, filling in for Mike over there on Nonsense and Chill, watching some movie trailers, man. We're getting excited for some new movies coming out. And sorry, I had to move a box that was jabbing me in the fucking kneecap. So I feel that. Hey, man, you know where the door is. Come on in, brother. Whenever you're ready, whenever you want. And then we popped in and hung out with Shaman and Jedi and the crew, man, and had some fun in there. And then I wound up doing some other stuff after that. Man, wound up being up all day, all night. And I had a friend come by today. That was cool. We hung out and went and got some lunch and hung out. Beautiful day out, man. I almost took all this stuff out to the porch. Oh, excuse me. But then I realized that that's way too much work and I don't want to deal with it today. But it was fucking gorgeous out. I think I got a little sunburn on the back of my neck. We hung out and bullshitted most of the day away. So it was a good day, man. It's nice to just chill and hang out and bullshit with somebody. Kind of like what we do here on the network, but in person, not through the interwebbies, so to say. But yeah, I am. What's going on, Robert? I am feeling it today. I'm not as young as I used to be. And sometimes I regret my bad decisions. It obviously does. I don't know what it does. I'm confused. But I am looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day too. I think I'm going to get out of this house for a little bit because I really need to see the outside of the penitentiary walls. I might go to the lake tomorrow and just chill, soak up some sun, work on my tan. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see my fucking tan line across my head from wearing a hat all the time. On Biden's internet. Is the internet all wonky? Hold on a second. Let me double check it here. Yeah, I got the good connection. Oh yeah, man, dude, this fucking dude, the hangovers, man. And like I said, adult health matters. And I only got 2 hours of sleep, so Jesus Christ, man, the hangovers hitting today. I think that's what the kids would say. Hitting, it'd be hitting. Biden's internet. Biden bars. No cap. No cap. Yeah, no. That the beverages were tasted a little bit too good last night, and they were just that right temperature. And man, they were going down so smooth. And I said to myself at some point, I'm going to regret this. And I did, and I am. But hashtag worth it. Great night, man. We had a blast last night, and I had a blast last night after I dipped out on everybody. Yeah, I was up extremely late. Got a couple hours, but zero complaints. Yeah, I ain't got no complaints. Oh shit! What up, Smoke? Sunday Night Smoke podcast in the building. What's good with you, homie? Checking in. Hey, you don't got to worry about October, bro. I just woke up from a nap. My mind right. What Brittany means is she gonna get high as a motherfucker. We got my mans and them untrackable in the building representing the Canes. Nice jersey. They playing right now?
Yeah, started at 8. I'm gonna check in periodically. I feel like when I watch, it's bad luck.
you jinx them when you watch.
Yeah.
It happens. What are you gonna do? Who else we got hanging out down there in the box? We got my man's Johnny Bongs. Johnny Bongs in the building. What's going on with you?
Good evening,
What's going on,
brother.
gentlemen?
There you go.
North Carolina in this thing.
How you been going? Hell yeah.
Johnny come up in here representing his Beefalo Bills.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm right in the hometown of. Come on now. Yeah. Getting nuts around here around season. Shit.
It gets pretty crazy in Ohio around football season, but that's mainly because of the
I
damn Buckeyes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, fucking when it's season, yeah, but to add to that, even when it's not fucking off season, people are always following up on the next big thing.
Yep.
Hey, I tell you what. Ever since that what was it? That Jeezy song I put on for my city. Fans of it can get cross lines and always saying, oh, you're a fan of them, boo, and all this stuff like that. But you always got to respect. There's always a respect for somebody that stands by what they believe in their area and their team, and it's like, yeah, when it's in season, we are mortal enemies.
It's the team spirit, bro. Come on now.
Hell yeah, I love
that's how I am, man. I actually all year round I fuck with Ohio State fans and/or Bengals fans. Like I got any room to talk, being a Cleveland Browns fan. Like I got any room to be over here yapping my fucking mouth. But
I got family with Brown fans. Come on now.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm a diehard Panthers fan for real. But like last season I watched one game and I was like, yeah, I don't even want to buy a T-shirt this year. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking blame it. Shit.
I suffered through all 17 games of the season watching the Browns just look fucking like a And it wasn't even like the whole team. It was our quarterback situation. It was just like, God, man, what are we doing here, guys? Now we've got 900 quarterbacks.
Yeah,
you know,
nuts.
I grew up a little bit in Dayton, Ohio, and it was well before, I was young. I couldn't even call myself a fan of really anything because I didn't know any better. But all you heard about was how bad the Browns suck, and the Browns suck, and it's like nobody ever mentions the Browns, and then all of a sudden they get, they got Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah.
And they finally had like a positive season. And then Baker Mayfield left, and it's like, oh, they're the Browns again.
Yeah, where are the Browns?
Yeah,
Same
right.
old Browns. Robert Platinum, I love your enthusiasm. The Cleveland Browns will win the Super Bowl.
Oh, fuck,
Are going to win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. He didn't say when they were going to. He just said that they're going to.
That's okay.
When does the
Panthers are, one of the younger teams, being, what are we? I think we're like 30 years old this year.
Oh,
and
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And we've already lost 2 Super Bowls. One to Tom Brady, and another to Peyton Manning. So it's like, okay, that you gotta kind of be like, you can take those on the chin because you lost to 2 Hall of Famers. I mean,
well, that Denver game, Peyton Manning played like ass. They lost to that Denver defense, man. That Denver defense was nasty.
Von Miller.
They manhandled your guys' offense.
Von Miller put on a clinic.
Yeah, Von Miller was taking fucking Cam Newton's lunch money from it. He said, "Give me that money." Why?
Hey, everybody! There was a lot of Panthers fans that were very much against Cam Newton, just with the controversies coming from college and all that stuff. And I was like, look, our quarterback is one of the biggest dudes on the field. He's fast. He's like what, like a 6'7" wildcat. And and I thought it was sad the way, I love the dude. But I thought it was sad the way that he left the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Blaze, the football season starts in September. I don't know the exact date yet, but yeah, I'll be planning to set up the. I'll probably shoot to have the fantasy football. I think the league's open on ESPN and whatnot in August, to where you can start building your league up. So I'll probably start mid-August, maybe beginning of August, getting all the guys, anybody who wants to partake in the Nonsensical Network Fantasy Football League this year. And hopefully I'll have learned how to use all of this equipment in my house, and that way we can do the prize pack 2 to win award.
Right on.
So,
hey, something else that you brought up, talking about
nice, Robert.
Talking about having like a good night that kind of lasts too long.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of panels that I go on, and sometimes you have too much fun. And I gotta say, I'm trying to remember what night it was. I think it was Wednesday night. I had worked the day, and I probably went on panel about like 10. And it was like, I'll go on, I'll mind my business, spend about an hour or 2, then scarf my food and go to bed and go to work the next day. Bro, I went to bed at about like 2:45, completely skipped eating. And I get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Damn, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
It was like, shoot me in the face, bro.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. Oh man. Well, that's. I think I finally fell asleep about 9 o'clock this morning, And then I woke up at 11, and I was like, "Well, I'm awake for some stupid reason." And I laid back here in bed. And I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm laying back here in bed. I put something on TV. Wound up watching a movie. Started a second movie, and I was like, I gotta get up and get dressed. I got a friend coming over. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was the channel that I was on. Like, I realized eventually. I realized once I ran out of beer how late I had been up, and it was like, oh shit, wait, what time is it? And I said goodbye to them. I was like, I got to get some sleep. I got to work tomorrow or today, whatever it was. And
whatever day it is, I don't even know anymore.
It's one of those.
And then so I went to sleep, and when I woke up, got cleaned up, and I turned my car on to get the dew and stuff off the windows with the heater, and so I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette in the driveway, and I turn on YouTube, and that channel's still going because that's what they're like the late night crew, and I was in the chat and I said good morning, and they were like, wait. What you said you were going to sleep? I was like, yeah, I guess I did, and now I gotta go to work.
Oh,
Nice. No, I did go to sleep for about a minute, and now I'm awake. So,
yeah,
I feel that one. Shit.
No, last night we basically Nonsensical Network basically took over the Lazy Shaman channel. We all me, Brett, Blaze, we all jumped up in there, and it was like, this ain't Lazy Shaman no more. This is Nonsensical Network hostile takeover.
It was fucking fun.
Good. It's hey, and that's something I appreciate about meeting you guys and what you do here is I've never seen a bad time. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. We generally try to keep it lighthearted, have a good time, have fun hanging out with each other, and I'm pretty good at avoiding the drama train. We've had some instances where it's happened, but I'm pretty good at avoiding that drama train because I don't want no part of it. It was a good time. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun hanging out. Brittany and I kind of almost sort of derailed Blaze's show last night. Michael wasn't available, Blaze's normal co-host. So Blaze hit Brittany and I up, and I was like, well, Brittany was like, yeah, I'm in. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing yet because I was thinking about going out last night, which in all honesty would have probably been the smarter option if I would have went out last night rather than sitting at home. Because if I would have went out, I wouldn't have drank as much. I probably wouldn't have had much to drink at all, to be honest with you. But,
shit.
Right.
But
I'm on coffee.
That's my responsibility about when you go out because it's like, it's not illegal to drink and drive. It's illegal to be inebriated and drive. And then you got to think about the budget because you go out and shit costs 10 times as much.
Exactly.
And push come to shove, I don't know about you guys and where you are, but establishments close because, around here, the law says you can't serve after 2 a.m.
Yeah. There ain't no closing time at Bar Glick. We can drink all night long. We're drinking until we run out of alcohol. And that's the problem. And that's the other thing. If you go to a bar, I get like 5 beers. $25 right there, or more. Or I could buy an 18-pack for $20. And then I'm good. But my problem is like I'm gonna buy an 18-pack, so I have leftover beer. But I reach a point where I'm drinking and it's like, there's still beer out there. I'm gonna keep drinking. So it's time to start dumbing it down, going back to. But then I get to drinking and I buy a 12-pack, and then at midnight I'm like, well, that beer's all gone. Now I need to get more. I can't drive. You know who can? DoorDash. And then I pay the extra fees to get fucking beer delivered.
Hey, and that's kind of a problem that I have is that you know, like I said, some of these channels that I visit, like that's what they do. They are all night channels. They'll go on from like 8 or 10 until 8 or 10 in the morning, because that's what they do.
Damn.
And it's in different channels, you know, mixed content in there. But there's something, again, an appreciation level for what you do really helps me out in being able to have fun with y'all, is because I never work on Sunday. Our business is closed on Sunday. So Saturday night, I could be up till 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I got shit to do.
Yeah. I ain't got shit to do. That's what I was saying earlier, man. I'm like, I don't have, like, it's crazy because for the first time in a long time, my house is empty. It's just me at home, and I'm digging it. The kids are all at their mom's and whatnot, and like I said, tomorrow Sundays are usually my lazy days. But if I stay sober-ish tonight, if I don't decide to drink, I can get up tomorrow morning, and it's supposed to be nice, and I can. Well, I do got to do the sports show tomorrow. I don't know if there's anything going on in the sports world worth talking about. Yeah, we got hockey and NBA and all that jazz, football. But after we get done doing that, man, I may fucking dip out of here for a little bit and go to the lake and just hang out on the water. Hang out by the water for the day. The kids aren't coming back until next week. What's up? Maybe there'd be some cuties at the beach.
Yeah. We were talking at work about you know, it's Memorial Day weekend, and
oh yeah, that's right.
we were talking about some stuff at work about you know, some people, you know, because we don't get every holiday off and shit like that. So I'm you know, I worked today and I have to work on Monday. And you know, I get asked all the time. It's like, hey, what are you doing for Memorial Day? Come over to my barbecue. Come over to the pool. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it's like, man, I'm working. And they're like, oh, you got to work on the holiday? That sucks. And I just smile in their face, and I'm like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks to get paid twice as much.
Yeah, to get double time. That's terrible. You know? I know. I never, like, some holidays, you know, like if I had to work them, I didn't mind because it would be a super easy day at work because everybody else had the day off. So it's like buildings are empty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to hang out here for 8 hours, get my double time. You know, if I have some projects that I need to do or some stuff that I haven't been able to get to because people in the office areas are in my way, I could go do them on that day and not have anybody in my damn way or up my ass wanting to know what I was doing.
It also depends on what you're doing, you know, or what your job is. Because I work in soda beverage distribution. I work in a warehouse.
Yeah.
So anytime the majority of people have time off, we're like extra busy, like extra busy.
Well, yeah, I bet, like, especially holiday weekends, everybody's buying up the pop and shit, and most grocery stores are having sales and stuff like that. So.
But, you know, it's that workflow thing, because when there's no holidays, there's no real big sporting events going on. We're in a lull at work, so it's like you're going to work and there's nothing to do, and it's like, why am I here even? Yeah. Like I can do all my work, like, and I'm a full-time employee, so I can do all my work and be done in like 4 hours, but I'm scheduled for anywhere from 8 to 10, and it's like, bro, I do not want to walk around this building cleaning up after people and find, you know, quote unquote, finding something to do for 6-7 hours,
bro.
So it's like, you know, I've worked Christmas Eve before, and it was wild. We were like, there was not 1 second where I wasn't doing my actual job, and I love my job. I love, you know, riding my machine and building orders and stuff like that. But I was in that bitch for 13 hours, and I was like, hey, thank God I have the background that I do, because I just put a smile on my face and embrace the suck. Whereas everybody else is like, "Oh my god, I want to leave. When is this gonna be over?" And I'm just like, "Hey man, just put a smile on your face and just know you're getting paid a whole bunch of money right now."
Yeah, you're getting a whole lot of money.
Rage Against the Machine, right?
Christmas presents don't pay for themselves.
Yeah, you gotta. What's going on, Rip Dog? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. You know, them. Unfortunately, Santa Claus is not real, so somebody's got to pay for all them Christmas presents.
Yeah. Xbox ain't cheap, bro.
Yeah, no. Man, we was at, where were we at? Cash and I were at a store the other day. We were killing time. I can't remember. They had Xbox One that they still wanted, that they were still trying to sell for $400. I'm like, y'all out your goddamn mind, trying to sell an Xbox One for $400 when right now I can go get the new Xbox for less than that.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I got the new one, and I got the big one. But I didn't get it brand new. I think it had already been out for at least 2, maybe even 3 years. God, I got the system, and I got the specific games I wanted, which is why I was buying it. And I probably spent $600, but the system itself, I think it was like right at I think it was like right at 400.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think when I bought the Xbox One, I got it for the kids originally for Christmas. I think I paid like $300, but I got the digital one, so you don't have, it's all you don't have to buy the game disc or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then I got the new one, the Xbox XS or whatever it is, the one that just came out about a year or so back, year and a half back, whatever it was. And even still, I think I paid like $500 for it. But I mean,
and there's something to be said
shortly after it came out.
I respect the full digitals because that was the cheaper one. I do respect that. However, with the newer capabilities, you can always go back and play your old games. And I do have nostalgic moments where I'll take I'll go back and play Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 like it was a movie, back to back, just to fill my time and replay the story. You know, it's like watching an old movie.
I love the campaign modes on Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and stuff, man. Those stories are always so fucking good.
Yeah.
I need to actually. Speaking of that, I need to finish the campaign. Rip Dog, to answer your question, unfortunately, no, I'm not. Maybe that's what I'll. Maybe I won't leave the house tomorrow. Maybe I'll sit on my fat ass and play Black Ops. I don't know. I got options. I can do whatever I want. Freedom.
Yeah.
I'm a man of the peoples.
Hell yeah.
But no, I've always enjoyed the campaign mode in Modern Warfare and Call of Duty. They tell the characters are really cool, and then they tell some awesome stories. And it is like watching a movie that you get to play along with.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know who doesn't, but like I'm a huge Black Hawk Down movie fan.
Same.
I could watch that movie 10 times a year, and every time I watch it, it's like I've never seen it before. And I have it on DVD, so it's like, especially on Veterans Day, it's on every channel. But let's just say I got a wild hair and wanted to watch it. Like I don't have to go and now buy the digital download to watch my favorite movie. I got it on DVD. I can pop it in this machine, and and I've got a DVD collection, and I still wonder why sometimes, because it's like, oh, everything's digital, everything's streaming. But if it's something special and they're not offering it right now, you either got to pay for it again, and I hate doing that, because I think I bought GTA 5. I bought GTA 5 like 3 times because that's how old the fucking game is.
Yeah, that was one of those games where they have taken their sweet ass time and milked the consumer out of every penny they possibly could with GTA 5.
Yeah.
And now the new game's getting ready to come out, and they're gonna have to be like, well, shit, I've just spent thousands of dollars on GTA 5. Now I've got to start all over brand new again. But the game looks awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope like the $1 billion that they made off of that game, because you got to admit, like, GTA has revolutionized so much of capabilities. Like, they stretch everything to maximize what the system can do and stuff like that. And I hope that $1 billion and an $80 to $100 price tag winds up being very much worth it.
Yeah, right.
But then they're going to expect it to be like a, you'll get GTA 7 in like 30 years. So I'm going to be a 70-plus-year-old man just chomping up my fingernails. Wait, when's it going to drop? I don't want to die before it drops.
Well, GTA 6 will drop. Britt said she bought it twice. Nah, man, I didn't hit the. I wish if I hit the lottery, I wouldn't be in fucking Ohio. That's for goddamn sure. And I'm not working for Jeff. No, I just had some money saved up, and I got my get my little unemployment stipend check. So I'm doing all right. I mean, I'm paying the bills. That's really all that matters. I'm keeping the lights on at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. GTA 6 will come out after you spend $100 to buy the goddamn game, and in order to do anything, you'll have to spend another $50 to buy a DLC that you have to even experience the game. And they'll be like, I got you fuckers for $150 right out the rip. And
well, I always thought that was
skin.
I thought that was kind of cool too. At least with GTA 5 was I don't think there was one DLC that you had to buy. Like you could buy like the shark cards that would give you in-game money, so that way you could just straight up buy shit. But I don't think you had to buy I never had to. I bought the game, and I never had to buy. I didn't spend another dime.
That's how I am with like Call of Duty. I mean, I have spent money on Call of Duty or Black Ops, because there have been some skins and some packs that I wanted to get. I thought they were dope. Like they do the Halloween ones, man. And I got the was it Michael Myers, Leatherface, and Jigsaw skins. So I was like, fuck yeah, man. I wanted to get it. There was a Viking one that I wanted.
Wow.
Robert said GTA cost over $2 billion to make. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, appreciate it, Rip Dog. I appreciate you, brother. I hope
I also
up GTA 6. I'm not gonna play it either way.
I also I do racing on Forza Motorsport on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And they do the car packs, where it's like you can only race that car if you buy the pack or the subscription to the packs and stuff like that. And it's like, no, you guys already have 500 cars, and I really only have like at best I have like 50 favorite cars that I will never really deviate from. Everything else is like an actual race car that they just give you. So it's like, I'm not gonna spend money on the car packs and stuff like that.
I almost 100% the whole game, and then I lost my fucking account. I was so mad.
Oh shit!
Man, I don't blame
Which game?
that.
GTA?
Yeah, GTA. Yeah.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
What are you drunk texting me?
Do I?
Yeah, I remember the I had it on the 360 back in the day, but I didn't really, I didn't have any boosters like signal wise or anything like that for my internet, and it would take like 45 minutes to get into an online session, and then like two seconds in, I get booted because my signal strength. So it's like when I got the one, I was so excited, and then me and my boys would be trying to get in, and it would take like 5 to 10 minutes to get into an online session. And then with this new shit, it's like it's not even 30 seconds, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing that used to drive me crazy because I've never been a huge fan of GTA. I used to like the old school GTA where you could punch in the cheat codes and get all the weapons and whatever car you wanted and stuff. And I would do that, and then I would like get all the weapons I could, and then get a monster truck and get the 5 stars and have every motherfucking cop and their mama after me, and just see how long I could survive, or if I could shake them or anything. But the new GTA, like my son's kind of played it a little bit, and I'm like, I get so mad and aggravated online because fucking spawn into a game and in 10 seconds some asshole that has no life and spends way too much time on GTA just kills me, and I'm like, the fuck,
that's why I don't play it anymore.
I'm just trying to be casual and go break into the military base and steal a jet. Leave me alone. I got to deal with these assholes. I don't need to deal with Grand Theft Auto gangster over here.
But there's something to be said there too, and it's like
what up, Mandy?
If you have a little bit of a nostalgia kick like I do, you can go and play GTA. Like I've done it. I've probably played it at least like 10 times. Just play the story mode, and it is just as fun. Different choices every time. Like I've started it, but I've really got like an hour into it. But like I'm starting over with Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a game I want to get because I started to play Red Dead and then I kind of fell off. Blaze, what are you uploading? Then I kind of fell off, and before I could get back to it, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and I'm like, fuck, I haven't even finished the first one yet. So like I would love to get them both and start playing them again. Because I need something that's going to challenge me. Like Call of Duty is not a challenge to me anymore. I do my dailies, and that's about all I do. Like I even gave up on the camo grinding. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm done. I don't have the patience.
I don't do all that.
Call of Duty has turned into Fortnite.
Yeah, in a sense.
A little bit. Yeah, the hackers
because they have like the dances and moves and shit.
Not only that, but you have to like. Oh, hang on. You have to gain towards rewards. You have to fucking get grind gear set where it's like it's just sapping that grind gear set out of you.
Yeah.
And for me, like even for the games that I love, like I still suck at gaming. I just love it. So it's like I think we did that. I haven't been keeping up with the newer Call of Duties with the online stuff, but I still played like that first rendition of the Modern Warfare where it's online, and it was a free download. You don't get the story mode or anything, but it's kind of free to play. And I suck at it, but I love the game.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I
haven't played it in a while though.
And shit, like I just give me an objective and a gun and let's go see what we can do.
Right? Yeah. No, that's like I said, I do my dailies, and that's about the extent of it. Hackers own GTA. Yeah, dude, the hacking on GTA is fucking real, man. That's ridiculous. Clicks bitching like a 60-year-old. These young whippersnappers, get off my lawn! I'll give you the old 40, you little son of a bitches. There's a special axe you can get in GTA 5 that has something to do with Red Dead. Oh, really?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they're both what? Rockstar games?
Yes.
Indeed.
Easter egg.
Now, there's different branches of rock.
What's that?
There's different branches of Rockstar, like different subsidiaries that have each worked on like.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep. There is
Just uploaded Tuesday's night. Choose Zencaster. Everyone, you can listen on all the podcast apps. It's on your pocket computer that you always got your face glued to, peoples. So you might as well listen to us.
Never mind.
Might as well.
Yeah, this is not a computer. It's a pod pooter.
It's a pod pooter. It's a pock pooter. Sounds like some kind of sex toy. What are you doing over there? Playing with my pock pooter. My business, boy.
It's a cum pooper.
What was that?
Go in the house.
Because that movie Idiocracy, where almost every time that one dude says something, he's like sponsored by whatever that sports drink was.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, I just made up a new word. It's sponsored by what, you know. That's my word. That's my word, and it's sponsored by whoever the fuck. Snickers.
Yeah. It's sponsored by Snickers.
I'm gonna freaking Snickers right now. That sounds good.
I'm surprised you're not 400.
Huh?
Huh? So I'm surprised you're not 400 pounds. We on the big screen tonight, boys. Robert's got us on the big TV. Got around, family. We're watching Nonsensical Nonsense. Come on now.
Yo, I feel weird. He sees our faces like.
Yeah, I've done that before. Watching like Blaze or somebody. If I'm just like sitting in the living room, I'm like, let me throw it up on the big screen here for a minute. Let me put on the 80-inch and see what it looks like.
I don't know if I could do it. I don't want to see your face. It's too big.
Always zoom
in. Hey, if somebody's got us on the big screen, just know Kane's Nation.
Yeah. We've been on TVs at bars before.
Oh shit!
Not to toot my own horn.
I don't know how that happened. Maybe some guy was able to get into the old remote controls and change the TVs. And actually, when we did our couple live gigs that we did here in town, they put us on a few of the TVs in the bar. So that was kind of cool because we were there, and then you could look up and see us. I was like, hey, that's us. And you fuckers have to listen to us and watch us. God damn it.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're gonna do the nonsensical Saturday on a live in a public place because we will definitely get you.
No, that's probably the best time to do it.
Yeah, we did it twice. We got invited to an axe throwing place for their 1-year anniversary and their Halloween party.
Hell yeah!
And Blaze and I went in and sat up the computers, and they put us on a couple of TVs, and I think they have like 4 TVs that we were on. And then we were there doing the show live during their anniversary party and their Halloween party. We had a good time. We had fun.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
We're the perfect. This is the perfect show for a bar setting. Like Robert said, this is the perfect stream to be on at a bar.
Well, because I gotta say, like, you know, a live panel with random guests. Of course we've met before, but there was also a first time when we met, and you don't know what you're gonna get out of somebody. And I can be raunchy. I can throw out a gruesome statement or a raunchy joke every now and then. But I don't talk. But me personally, I don't talk any different to y'all on a Saturday night than I would late night at a bar either. So
yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Y'all seem like perfect. I am a perfect beer buddy. I need a friend that I can go out with and drink beer with.
I got my peoples.
So I don't have to sit
Got
here
two
and drink
different
your
pubs
Brittany.
near here that I can walk
That's what I
to.
did.
Awesome.
Yeah, the next when I move out of this place, I'm moving to a place that I can walk to the bar. That way I can just doop, doop, doop. Don't have to worry about
we
driving,
walked back
motherfuckers.
here and
Yeah.
smoked. Whatever.
Hey, I'll tell you guys like because I'm not really worried about it. Like I told you, I'm in soda distribution. I actually work for a Coca-Cola distribution, and you know the signs of like homeless people or something. It's like we'll work for food or something like that. I just want to get a sign and go out, you know, wearing like a work shirt and stand on the side of the road says I work for Coke. Because everybody that doesn't know is gonna take it the wrong way, and it's just gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. What the hell's that guy doing? That's could be cheap labor. Yeah, get you a couple bumpskis and
when my wife got pregnant, they were like, "Yeah, congratulations," and I was like, "Yeah, it's a Coke baby."
Nice. Glick drunk at the axe throwing was the best. Man, I had so much fun. Even though the first time that we went, I wound up getting food poisoning, but after once I was done puking my guts out, we still had fun. We still had a lot of fun. Smoke a Newport with Brittany. Smoke a joint though. Tell you to put the actual Coke back in it or quit messing with the flavors. Quit messing with the goddamn flavors, Coca-Cola.
I have no control over it, and honestly, I'm more of an energy drink guy. I drink energy drinks, water, and beer.
What kind of energy drink do you drink?
I prefer Full Throttle and Nos.
Full Throttle and Nos, definitely. That was just about to say the same thing. But I don't drink them anymore. I had to stop.
I gotta say, you know, because trust me, being there, I've tried damn near everything that we offer, and I think my favorite, and it's something that you don't even really see in too many stores, and I don't know why it's not more popular. Is like the blue Full Throttle, like the blue agave.
Oh
yeah, you don't.
They're pretty good. I stick to the OG Full Throttle though. That's my favorite. Oh, Wesley Smith got me into Nos, and we drank it religiously.
Nice.
I was doing the
drinks.
I was well. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's for you, I pop a can at like 6 a.m. You know, for the drive to work, and that it lasts me. Like I sip that, and then I get to work, and I get a whole bunch of free bottles of water. So I'll drink like 10 bottles of water, and I still haven't finished my Nos by 3 p.m.
I'm the same way. I drink water straight up all the freaking time. I stopped drinking soda too. I'll have one here and there. But I never finish them.
I will never stop drinking pop. However, I have cut my intake down. I'm not drinking as many as I used to. I might drink I might drink maybe 2 a day. I usually have a Pepsi and a Mountain Dew, and that's about the extent. Before I would drink like 6 of them sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. If I had to have a go-to soda,
Arizona RX.
I would say I'm a Dr. Pepper man.
Dr. Pepper would be yep.
And it's not our company. Dr. Pepper is still independent.
Yeah.
However, they don't do bottling and distribution. So Pepsi
Yes.
distributes Dr. Pepper, and Coca-Cola distributes Dr. Pepper. It's all about pricing and location. So,
and you know what I learned just recently about Dr. Pepper, because I always knew like they were their own entity, and Pepsi and Coke distribute it for them depending upon where your region was, your location. But I just learned Coke has a different Pepsi, the Dr. Pepper, depending upon who they're distributed by, they have different designs. The bottles are different.
yep.
What?
Yeah, the bottles are different and the labels are just a little bit different.
Yep.
Interesting.
But I'm here in North Carolina, so we got the headquarters in Charlotte for our company, and that's our big bottling place. And I've seen it, and it's like even the Coke syrup for the bottling comes from the Coca-Cola headquarters, because distribution and bottling is a completely different company. So that's why they say like the recipe Coca-Cola is locked in a safe and only 2 people have the combination to the safe, and they never travel on the same airplane type of deal.
It is his own company, Keurig Dr. Pepper. But they don't have a bottling facility. Oh shit, the different bottles. That's crazy. And they're different shapes too. I never noticed that.
Yep.
I like
love
that, Robert. I used to mix Dr. Pepper and E&G and called it Dr. J. My middle daughter is a big Dr. Pepper drinker. She loves fucking Dr. Pepper.
She loves fucking Dr. Pepper.
Fucking Dr. Pepper, bruh. Fucking Dr. Pepper. That's my daughter, weirdo. Don't make it weird. She's 16. Jesus. She's not a hood rat.
You mean my niece? Fuck you.
Hey, I mean, that'd be a
greatest darn state on the planet.
That'd be a hell of a family to be involved with. You know what I mean? You might have to like dowry her off or something like that. My daughter married Dr. Pepper.
Hey, man. I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, let me get some of that Dr. Pepper money real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me hold that real quick.
Daddy needs a new Ferrari.
Yeah. Hey, Papa Pepper. I need a quick fix here. Hook me up. I need a new house.
I don't call him doctor anymore. I just call him Dad.
Oh golly day. I don't know how I feel about that.
Call him Daddy.
Daddy Pepper.
Daddy Pepper.
Gross.
I don't even know if it originated in the South, but it sounds so much better when you do it with the twang.
I don't know where Dr. Pepper originated that, but yeah, it is. It does. It's like Dr. Pepper and KFC. You almost have to talk about them with just a little twang in your voice.
That reminds me of a Saturday Night Live sketch where it was like back in the Civil War, and one of the people that the whole point of the joke was that this colonel's name was Colonel Angus, but they were saying it with the Southern twang, so they were saying Colonel Angus. It's the whole skit. They say it like 20 times and they can't keep a straight face saying Colonel Angus.
Colonel Angus.
That was one of my favorite things about it. That was always one of my favorite things about Saturday Night Live was when they would break character and start laughing. And Jimmy Fallon
Yes.
used to be the worst at it. That motherfucker could
He
not make it
still
through
kind
a
of
skit.
is the worst when he does his own show. he
Well,
breaks so easily.
mhm.
That's something that I gotta say. You know, some people say, "Oh, if you're gonna be an actor or a performer or something like that, you can't break character." But there's something about comedy, and if you've ever heard the
Yeah.
term contagious laughter, and
Mhm.
Right.
watching somebody try to say cork soakers, and they broke Janet Jackson because she was supposed to say cork soakers, and she straight up said she caught herself in the middle of it, but she was about to say cocksuckers.
Yeah.
This
Right?
is
No, yeah, man. Will Ferrell was good at that, and you can always tell the ones that are intentionally trying to
Right.
get the other ones to break. And that was
Mhm.
kind of something that Will Ferrell used to do.
That's
on Saturday
also
Night
what I
Live.
love. Is when you know that they're trying to get the other one to break. I love that
Yeah.
shit.
Did we just become
Yeah,
best
I need to
friends? Yup.
start doing some comedy shit again.
Some meth.
Need to get back out there. Oh, duh, always. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
What is wrong with you,
it kind of
Head?
You want to start a list?
Heard part of it already.
We'll be here. We'll be here all night.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna be bored all night. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
The list of things
kind of
that's not wrong with me is shorter.
Exactly.
it kind of made me upset a little, because I grew up watching the reruns of Saturday Night Live after school, and I really fell in love with comedy as a youngster. And I was watching like the Upright Citizens Brigade and the Kids in the Hall, and I was watching George Carlin and all this stuff. I would watch
90 years
anything that
ago.
was even kind of funny. And you become an adult and you start watching the news more, and people are talking about Saturday Night Live is woke and it's liberal and it's all this shit, and it's like, no, it's funny. I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care about your politics. I don't care who you voted for. If you can't laugh at their impressions of your candidate, then you're not even trying to have a good time. Yeah, have a good time. Shit's funny.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be shit.
Well, most of the time. People just get their butt hurts or their butts hurt too much. I'm still tired from last night too, man. Up until the freaking sunrise.
That's awesome. You know it's a good time when you watch the sun go down and then you watch it come back.
There's been a lot of those nights lately for me. I'm like, didn't that sun bitch just go down? Why the fuck is it coming back up already? And then I look at I'm like, oh shit.
I wanted to get more done today.
I was in college, and I was at East Carolina University, so it wasn't too far for us to drive to go to the beach, and we loaded up my car with people, and we drove to the beach in the evening. Like everybody got out of class on Friday. We all got together and made this plan. It was like, hey, there's this place that we can go, and if we all chip in, then we can get the a hotel room, and yada yada yada. And we get there and we find a bar that we can go into, and we were not old enough to drink, but they had a Sublime cover band, so we went and watched that.
Oh yeah.
And the majority of the people went to the hotel room and went to sleep because we were going to spend the whole next day at the beach. But me and my buddy, we're a little bit of insomniacs, so we actually walked out onto the beach, and we're like, well, the sun's going to be up an hour, so we sat there chit-chatting, just shooting the shit, talking about things, life, and all this. And we sit there and we watch the sun come up. Inch by inch, we're watching the sun come up, and we're just like, a whole lot of people in the world don't get that experience, watching the sun come up over the ocean horizon. And the sun came up, it's about, if you're relatively, you're looking out over the ocean, and it got about 2 or 3 feet up in the air, and we're like, hey, I'm dead to the world. Let's just lay down. Bro, we woke up like 6 hours later, sunburnt on one side.
Nice.
Just hating life. And everybody came and joined us, and then we partied all day in the ocean.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I would do that from time to time when I lived down in Charleston. I'd go to Folly Beach, and at night, if you went down to technically the beach was closed at a certain time, but if you went down to the end, that was like the resident parking, like residents of Charleston County, and that was like the only people who could park down there was people who were residents, and you had your Charleston, what was it, Parks and Rec card. So and they didn't care how late you were down there. So I would go down there, and I'd sit out there, listen to I can't tell you how many times I fell asleep sitting in one of the lounge chairs on the beach, not even drinking, just sitting there relaxing, listening to the waves. And then right about that first glimpse of the sun, wake up and be able to watch it come up. You're right, man. It's such an amazing thing to see. I used to do that shit all the time.
I used to work on the beach, doing like the umbrellas and the chairs.
Mm-hmm.
So like first thing in the morning, going out, watching the sunrise come up over the water. It's like, fuck yeah. Love it.
Police just found out. What, dude? I think you need a break from the internet, buddy. Put the enjoy down, please.
Dude, I kind of want to watch it though.
That would be cool, Robert. I always said that if I ever hit the lottery, I'm buying a beach house.
No, for sure.
Well,
I want a beach house and a mountain house.
I just want a beach house. And then I'll have my compound in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I lived on the beach for years. I feel like I've done enough.
Just because you were homeless and you slept on the beach, that doesn't count as living.
I gotta say, growing up in an ocean town, I grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina. Yeah. But we weren't. Our house was not on like oceanfront or anything like that. Same. But the hurricanes fucked everything up every single time, and we were like 7 miles inland. So even from the time I was a teenager, it was nothing to ride your bike on the weekend to get to the beach. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hurricane Sandy was fun. Like flooded all the way up. Like almost got into our house. Up to
was that the one that upstate New York? Was that Sandy? Was that the one that fucked up New York and shit, New Jersey?
Was it Sandy or was it Isabella? I can't remember. Probably though. Oh my god.
My neighbor said, dude, we rented a beach house for a week one time when we lived down in Charleston. We got one of the big ass beach houses. It was my ex-wife and I think four other couples, and that's all we did, man. We partied, and we all lived in fucking Charleston, and we still rented a beach house on Folly, just because. And that's all we did, man. We partied it up on the beach the whole fucking time, and the only time we got in trouble was when the girls brought down their glass cups with their stupid mixed drinks in them because you weren't allowed to have glass on the beach. So I was like. The other cups aren't pretty. Nobody gives a good goddamn if they're not pretty. You're drinking your alcohol out of them. They don't need to be pretty. Yeah, like the cops come by. Y'all having a good time? What you guys doing? Yeah, we're just hanging out, drinking some beer. We got the house right there, and they're like, "All right, well, be safe, have fun. Make sure you don't have any glass products out here." We're like, "Hey, whatever, guys." No.
Hey, that's something about like how me and my wife we came to an agreement. because like I said, I grew up in Wilmington, and I was like, hey, if we want to go on a beach vacation, we can just go to Wilmington, and we'll have a free place to stay with friends, and it'll be a short drive to the beach, and yada yada yada. And she chose Myrtle, and I was like, man, growing up in Wilmington, like I absolutely hate Myrtle Beach, but I'll tell you what, like you just mentioned, you can't have alcohol
Yeah, you're
on the
not supposed
beaches
to have alcohol at all. Yeah.
on the beaches in Wilmington. On
In
Wrightsville
Ocean
Beach,
City.
you can't have alcohol at all. You can't smoke on the beach. And if you
Going
if you
back
have
to
to,
the glass thing, though, I've like when I worked on it, like there was a bunch of broken glass all over the place that I stepped on, and I had people stepping on. I had to find it all. So yeah, having glass on the beach is
yeah,
not safe.
it's very disrespectful to
Yeah,
That is
but I feel
place
like
and everything.
Delaware,
we
New Jersey, and Maryland, you're not allowed to have alcohol on the beach. I don't know about anywhere else.
yeah
Hey, but
we dug like a little hole.
drink as much as you want, just no glass. You can smoke as much as you want. Just hey, pick up your trash.
Yeah.
That's why I like
What
acetate.
we did was dig a hole in like a little hole in the sand and put a trash bag down inside of it, and then like put sand to hold the bag in place. And the cops thought that was genius. They're like, that's awesome. So that when we were done drinking and partying, all we had to do was grab the bag and pull it right out of the hole and take our trash and
As
throw
long
it
as
in the
you fill the
dumpster.
hole back up,
Yeah.
because you're only allowed to like dig a certain depth as well in some
We didn't
areas
like dig like an
in the
8-foot
sand.
hole or anything like that. It was just, like maybe 1.5 feet, just big enough that we could put a trash bag down in there and throw our trash into it and not have to worry about it getting blown all not getting all blown all over the beach or anything else. And have
That
to
is
chase
actually
a
a
beer
really good
can down
idea.
the beach.
I'm gonna tell my family about that.
Yeah. Tell
It's
everybody.
interesting.
That's a glick design. And
I'll give you credit
interesting.
for it. I'll give you credit.
It's interesting too, like how you can make friends when you're on a week's vacation at the beach, because
Yeah, right.
like I got a young daughter, and we would keep an eye on her, and she's got her vest on and everything, and she would go down to the water and play and run in and out of the little surf, and she would make friends with another child, and they would share toys and dig holes and build sandcastles and all this shit. And then you see something that seems a little sketch, so as a parent, you go on down there to make sure everything's okay and kind of tighten your kid up. But then you go back, but then you go back to where you're sitting, and then the other kid's parents see you sitting up there drinking beers and smoking cigarettes and stuff, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're just like us."
You're our people. We want to hang out.
Next thing you know, you have more umbrella space. You got people to talk to, and oh man, it's awful.
It's awesome when I saw this one family like dig a huge freaking pit and then stick an umbrella in the middle. Like they even had seats carved in the sand. Like, it was
takes a
freaking
lot
awesome.
of time that takes a lot of time and energy that I just don't have.
Yeah.
But I've seen that before. That is pretty cool. Like, how the hell did you guys get here? And how long did it take you to construct that?
Well, some people, like, I would have people that stay there for a month. They pay me, like, a huge thing in the beginning. They'll stay there from the morning till the fucking night. All day.
I used to do that with my kids. We'd get there not super early in the morning, but like around like 10, maybe 11 or something like that. And then we would be there all fucking day and into the night. Shit like that. They used to do down on Folly. They used to do movie nights, and they had the big inflatable movies, and they would put it out on the water. And sometimes you could rent, if you got there early enough, you could rent inner tubes, and they had them like anchored off in the water, and you could sit in the inner tubes in the water and watch the movie. They did that for They did that for Jaws. They did Jaws one night, and like nobody wanted to go sit in the inner tubes. It was funny as hell. I'm like, fuck it, let's go, guys. We're gonna go sit in the inner tubes.
Hell yeah. That's where I would want to
cool.
be watching that.
I'm reading all this stuff that Robert's putting in the chat, and it's quite interesting. I didn't know about that. Overthrowing the Wellington government and running the blacks out of town. The newspaper called Charles Aycock the friend of the Negro. Huh. I never knew that. It was a where Wellington had one of the only successful insurrections of a democratically elected government in the United States. And then put it all in the chat what happened. That's cool. Just a little bit of information for you now.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy that.
I used to go to church camp in North Carolina.
Yeah, you did. That was sex camp. Yo.
No. He tried. Trying to get clicked.
I got clicked. Praise Jeebus, I got clicked. Hallelujah. Amen.
I was just gonna say hallelujah.
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 Pastor Mike, I just got clicked. Yeah, you did.
Oh, actually, one of the pastors one year ended up finding out years later he got arrested for like child shit.
Oh,
Child shit.
oh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was molestation or what.
Thank you for keeping that clean for our family-friendly show here. Child shit. You know what he did. You know, and you know.
You know. And it's crazy because he was like, we all thought he was awesome. Ooh.
Clearly, that
I have a picture of him like with his arm around me and shit. And I'm like, ooh, now I feel weird.
Those dirty.
Oh,
Dirty girl.
oh shit.
Oh God. This is why we're all going to hell. It's all Brittany's fault.
Hey, I'll light the grill, but it's BYOB.
Yeah, right. We were all sweet, innocent, good, mild-mannered boys until you come up in here, and now you corrupted us.
Hell yeah, take it, whatever. Fuck you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My feelings aren't hurt. I'll take it.
I saw that movie. Drag Me to Hell, and I was like,
oh,
"Wait,
yeah.
you didn't go voluntarily like me?"
Yeah, right.
It's Brittany, bitch. It's Brittany, bitch.
Damn right it is.
Shout out to Blaze for that. I seen that today when I was uploading music. I was like, oh, what do we have here?
God.
Imagine how I used to feel being in the Boy Scouts. That all changed one fateful camping trip.
Oh God.
You go camping with Scout Leader Bob and you wake up in the morning with your butthole hurting. You telling anybody?
Scout Leader Bob. Why is that the funniest part for me? I'm still so tired. Oh my God.
Scout Leader Bob, why is my booty hole hurt? Don't you worry. One of us had a great time. I came back a man.
Oh my God.
Robert said, I left home a Boy Scout, but I came back a man Scout. Thank you, Counselor Bob. Scout Leader Bob.
Do you want the badge or not? Damn it!
Is there a badge for this, Scout Leader Bob? Is there? Do I earn a badge? For fucking intense.
Yeah, it's called the pod pooter. It's called the pod pooter.
I was chopping down trees at night.
No, they're stupid.
That's the last badge you can earn as a Boy Scout, the pod pooter.
God.
I got my pod pooter. And she just shakes her head.
Damn it, son.
Oh, God.
Oh, Scout Leader Bob got you, I see.
I always wanted to be in the Boy Scouts because they did more shit. It was more fun. My brother was in it. I would.
The badge.
My dad wouldn't let me in the Girl Scouts because he was like, "They're too liberal."
They're too liberal.
Yeah.
I did. I wanted to be in the Boy Scouts, but I never wanted to do anything that my big brother was doing, and he was in the Boy Scouts. And
So you're like, fuck that.
And then he turned out weird, so I'm kind of thankful for that.
That boy
He turned out weird, so it was probably the Boy Scouts, you know. It had to be.
It's like, yeah, he did really good in the Boy Scouts, but he quit the military, and then all of a sudden I did really good. I did really good in the military. It was like, thank God I skipped the Boy Scouts.
Your fucking job, I love it. But no, thank you for your service. I say that every time.
Oh, thank you for alcoholism. I swear to God.
Yeah. And the cigarettes, nicotine.
It's like, why is the military budget so high?
The only reason I survived this life is because of alcohol, nicotine, and caffeine.
Yes.
Let me guess these right here.
I've never been able to
do went into PTSD from going camping with Scout Leader Bob.
I did dip one time, and it was just like in that movie, the Sandlot. I did dip one time.
I was just about to say.
And it destroyed me, and I was like, nope.
These fuckers are making you feel like you're gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Oh yeah, make it dizzy.
I used to, because I smoked, and we couldn't smoke it. We could not smoke at school, quote unquote. So I started dipping, and they didn't care if we dipped as long as we didn't spit in the trash cans or spit on the floors.
See,
and the first couple of times that I did, oh my God, you get that nicotine high, that like nicotine buzz, and you feel all woozy and shit. Like, yeah. You need alcohol?
Go ahead.
I have flashbacks every time I'm at the grocery store on the sausage. Scout Leader Bob, no! Why?
Oh, I just got it. It took me
You pick it up and cry and say, I miss you, dude.
I miss you, Bob. I miss you, Bob.
That took me
Turn the boy into a man.
You taught me how to whittle wood.
Lumberjack.
I swear.
Mama, your baby boy is now a man. I just want you to know. I've seen things. I've done things. Them woods will
there
change.
are things I've seen. Yes, I was gonna say her. Fuck, you beat me to it.
Hillshire Farms. Them thorough woods will change a man or a boy.
Got hair on my chest.
I got some goddamn chest pubes now, Mama.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know what put hair on your chest.
Mm, ayo.
Scoutmaster Bob's bowel sack.
That was Scoutmaster Bob.
Scoutmaster Bob in the building.
We need
He's famous.
we need to find a Bob that is a Scoutmaster. Bring him on the show.
That'll go over really well for us right now. Is your name Bob? Are you a Scoutmaster by chance? Come hang out with us. Watch this episode.
We're gonna fuck you up.
Hey, Scoutmaster Bob. Guess what? I became an Eagle Scout, and this is a shotgun.
I woke
Yeah.
up a little, just a little bit sore. It's all right. Pain is gain.
Oh my gosh. No struggle, no progress.
Mm.
I have that tattooed on my ankles.
You wake up to Scoutmaster Bob whispering in your ear, "Shh, it'll all be over soon. You'll feel a slight pinch."
Hey, boy, put that fishing pole down. This is how you make lube in the wilderness.
Oh God.
Teach you some real life skills.
You see here, this is an aloe plant.
Oh Lord, we're going to hell. We're on
Yeah.
our way to hell.
Yeah, I don't know if
Already
I don't know
hoping
if I've said it before, but it's kind of like an amazing thing when you're driving to work in the morning and AC/DC, the highway to hell, comes on, and then when you leave, you like on payday Friday, you hear AC/DC for those about to rock, and it's like, yes, let's get it on.
Hell yeah. Ultimate, that's a great theme song for driving to work.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're not wrong. Or like a workout song too.
Go to hell, Brian. Oh my gosh. I am so fucking tired tonight. I'm so low energy. I'm just like, I'll let you guys drive this car. I'm just here to add one-liners and little tidbits from time to time.
Yeah.
You fuckers keep
Well, like I told you, like I told you the other night, I did the same thing. But then that evening, I was panel surfing again, and I was dead to the world, and I'm like, why am I doing this? And I had a few beers, and I'm sitting here looking at a 12-pack, and I'm like, usually, like that's the norm. And I'm sitting here looking at 4 beers left, and I'm like, why am I not reaching for one?
So
It's
far
because
away.
I got 2.5 hours of sleep or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Maybe
you know
last
what?
night.
You guys get to live. We will call a ceasefire, but we'll kill you tomorrow.
You have been pardoned for a day. The governor just called. Good news, boys. No,
Oh my God.
that's what I run it. That's what I run it on. Is like 2 hours of sleep. And I fucking pinched a nerve or something in my shoulder. So like, I don't know. I'm a fucking mess over here today. Just
Yeah. I feel like everybody's probably a mess today.
it's all and it's all Blaze's fault. And look who's not here. Look who's
Yeah,
not
welcome to
here
the show. Welcome to the show, Blaze.
Yeah. It's not even 10. It feels so much later. Like I just looked at like the time on my phone and I'm like, oh my God, it's only 9:30.
Yeah. It feels so much later than it.
And you were talking about being like, you know, between work and all that, like, and getting the unemployment. when I left the military, they granted me a year, an automatic. It was like no questions asked, a year's worth of unemployment. Um, and this was during the Obama era, and they had bumped it up by like $50 a week. I think I was making more on unemployment than I was making working being in the military. And so you think I didn't get completely turned like all the time? Like that was my life. It was like, hey, they fucked me up for 6 fucking years. I'm getting wasted and going to the beach and
You fucking earned
playing
it.
video games. Fuck a job. Like I just worked in a lifetime in 6 years. Everybody can suck my dick. But a year runs out, and then times got hard because, like, oh shit, I do actually have to like live the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a big chunk of money when we sold my grandparents' house, and I went on a little sabbatical for a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm running out of money.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Then you got to hit the corner.
Yeah, no, that's like I'm looking. Like it's not like I'm not looking for a job. I am. I just fucking I'm no luck, man. I want to go back to work. This sitting at home shit fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, man, it does suck. I was just lucky enough when I just moved here. The place had a new hiring thing. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
All right.
I'm happy
This is the first time in my life. I mean, I've been working since I was like 13, 14, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time in my life I've been unemployed. Like I don't know what to do with myself. And my sleep schedule's all fucking out of whack. Like you said, well, if it's a Tuesday night and I want to get drunk and the kids aren't here, I'm getting fucking drunk and staying up until the sun comes up, and then I'm like, well, Wednesday's completely shot to shit because now I'm all fucking hungover and tired and I don't want to move. Yeah, you got to work to get on it, man. You got to work to get it. You got to work to earn it. But politics trying to make money. Yeah, right. I mean, I've been kind of lazy, but I mean, I'm actively looking for a job because, like Trackle said, that's just gonna run out. It's gonna run out quick. And then I'm like, I guess it's time to start selling feet pics on Feet Finder.
Oh, is that what it is? I've been like,
start selling my used boxers, I guess.
Man, okay, so I was on this like back trail creek area that I like to go to all the time, and this random dude's just out there. I had my feet in the water, and he's like, "Can I take pictures of you?" And then come to find out, he likes feet. I think he just took my pictures for my fucking feet.
Maybe.
That's wild.
You
he didn't even give me money for it.
And you did it for free.
What the fuck?
You dirty foot hoo-ah.
Well, I didn't think about it at the time. I was like, this is weird, but okay.
Your feet all out. Slitting your feet out there for all the world. Look at my toesy mosies.
I like being barefoot in the woods, all right?
That's wild.
I'm not judging you.
And I'm a purveyor of certain types of content, but the fetishes that are I think they get kind of wild because I like feet. I love my feet because they are my feet, and I've always been a bit of a runner, so I really believe everyone should take care of their feet. And if anybody ever like has a foot problem, like I try to educate them to take care of their feet. But when it becomes some sort of a sexual fetish, it's like, I don't look at my feet that way. Why are you looking at my feet that way?
That's
fetishization of the fetishes of the fetish. Plays last night. Fetishize.
Oh, fetishize.
Fetishize. And it's kind of weird because when you think about it, it's like, oh, the bigger the phallus, the better. But some people really like tiny feet, and it's like, hey, what the hell's going on here? Big is always better.
Bring them little footsies over here, girl. I'm gonna lick
Give me them tootsies.
Give me them piggies.
This little pig went in my mouth.
This little piggy went wee 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 all the way right in my butthole.
And it'll always confuse me as well, as like, you know, why women's sizes in clothes and shoes especially are different than men's sizes. Why don't we just go by inches or actual measurements rather than these size numbers? Because it's really confusing to men, because like if you're a man and you wear a 10 or whatever, and a woman wears a 10, it's not the same size. Because just when you think you found somebody that matches your aura, it's like, hey, what's wrong with your feet?
You trying to wear shoes? Is that what's happening? What's going on over there with in your world? Untrackable.
So confused.
Because I can't. I
thought men's pants came in like 34, 32 or whatever, you know, those. And then women's do come in like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. It is annoying.
Because most women are also weird about sizes. Could you imagine a woman going and picking out a pair of pants that were like 38s, and she's gonna lose her goddamn mind because she's already losing her fucking mind because she wears a size 6.
That's why
then you just quadruple that number basically, and she's like, oh, I'm so fat, I wear a 38. Shut up.
Now some places do that. Yeah. Like I'm a 26 or 24, I believe. I don't know. 26. It depends on the place, but most of them do the 0 to whatever.
I probably couldn't even get that on my leg. That's
yeah, probably.
But I have a hard time finding pants because my legs are so long. So all of them are usually like high waters.
I have the opposite problem because I'm built like a silverback gorilla, so I'm all upper body and torso.
Your torso.
Yeah, so my legs aren't very long. I went out with a girl a couple weeks ago, and she was shorter than me, but her legs were longer than mine. And because we were standing side by side, I said, I know, I'm built like a fucking silverback. And she had to think for a second. She was like, "Oh my god, you are." Yeah, well, I'm all torso, all upper body. Damn it! So I always my pants are usually just a hair too long. But the problem with being all upper body is it's hard to find a fucking shirt that when you you get your size and you go like that and then it lifts up. But you got to go bigger and you're just like, no.
So you have to go to like big and tall, even though you're not. Well, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Oh, yeah, just go to big and tall.
Yeah, but that big and tall clothes, man, I don't know. They're not very flattering. I like my shirts to be a little form fitting. I like to show off my chest and my shoulders.
Yeah, I want to look like a G.
It's kind of strange because I'm 6'2" as well, and but I'm a slender fella. And you find yourself on like the in between, because if I find a shirt that's like long enough for my arms and for my waist, it always has a huge neck hole, and I don't like a big neck hole. I like a tight neck shirt. But you go to the big and tall stores, and it's either for like really like wide men,
motherfuckers, yeah,
or like super tall people, like 6'9" foot, shit like that. And it's like when you and I don't dress in that type of stuff anyway. It's like the Men's Warehouse. You're gonna love the way you look. I want to wear a normal fucking t-shirt that's cheap as fuck. I want to wear normal ass clothes, like normal brands and shit like that. But you go to big and tall, and it's like, well, I'm not fat, like
Well, they're more like
hugely.
hood clothes.
I'm not super tall, but when you find yourself in between, it's like it's hard to find a brand that is long enough and has a tight neck on it. And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
6 foot -2. The fuck does that mean?
So,
So minus
he's
2,
5'8",
5'10.
5'10".
Oh.
Yeah, math is not my strong point tonight, apparently.
Or ever.
Oh,
Nothing's
Robert
a
Platinum is a
strong
short king. Robert Platinum's a short king.
Uh-huh.
Hey, it's
I'm
funny
5'8".
too. Like,
He said he
because,
had
like,
29-inch thighs when he was in high school.
What are you, a giant?
and apparently it's like it's attractive or cool for a dude to be on the tall side. What is it? It's like 6 foot and above is like, hey, that's what's put out there on
That's usually what
this
women like, yeah.
this superficial bullshit that gets put out there.
6 foot,
but
it's
it's
six
like
pack abs and 6 figures. The triple six.
Nah.
but a tall woman is again superficially like unattractive, and my sister-in-law is just as tall as I am. I swear to God, and she swears that she's 5'11", and I call her 5'12". And it's like, yeah, I've got a little bit of her, but there is no way she's any less than 6 foot tall. And she gets mad at me when I call her 5'12".
I think that's funny shit.
I don't know, man. It's so weird that like the height is a thing. Like I was talking to a friend of mine today, and she was like, she likes this guy, and they've been talking for a hot minute, and she's only 5'8". And she's like, but he's 5'6", and I'm like, and it's just a fucking number. It doesn't change his personality. Like, you like him,
right?
You're already talking to him. Like, it doesn't change who he is. He's just a tiny bit.
I found myself like when I was on Plenty of Fish years ago. I went out on a date with some guy shorter than me. I felt myself like scrunching down to like get on his level. I don't know. So,
like, oh, look at you, little fella. How you doing down there?
yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know why. It's not like it's like unattractive. It's just like I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I don't really have any opinion on this, or I shouldn't be speaking on it, considering the fact that I am over 6 foot tall. So,
right.
and I don't think I'm tall at all, by no means.
But like if a guy's like near my height, I don't mind. And like if I wear heels or something and I end up being a little taller than him, then fuck it, whatever. I'm wearing my heels.
Robert said he can wear platforms.
So
He's over 6 feet. That's it. I'm gonna get that leg length. We just tie your feet to a bumper of a truck and tie your arms to another truck and just stretch you out, man. It'd probably be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, there you go.
That surgery.
Get some stilts.
Yeah, it's kind of funny too, because like people do change. Like I was pretty fit when I was 30, and then I get married, and
that'll do it.
Each year along the way, you meet the family for holidays, and like, man, you packing on some pounds, and 12 years later, I get slapped in the belly, and it's like, hey, man, you're really successful on that dad bod. And I'm like, I just look over and point at my wife, and I'm like, well, I'm on her diet, and but there's something that doesn't change, and you will never grow like 6 inches just because you got married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dad bods are in, okay.
That testosterone slows down, man. Yeah, it is. No. Not me.
Yeah, and you stop working out with men. You start working out with 2-year-olds, and it's like, I could crush you right now, but you are my child.
crush you like the bug that you are, little peasant. Yeah,
you mean you
man.
It's only 10 pounds. And the kid looks at you and it's like, "Hey, I'm only 10
Yeah,
pounds.
I'm only 10 pounds, you son of a bitch.
Lift your body weight." And then you're like, "No, I got you. Let me take care of this.
I got you.
I
Don't you worry.
won't make fun of you anymore."
Oh, I'm still gonna make fun of you, you puny peasant. You're weak.
Yeah, I like those videos where it's like an uncle or a brother or a dad, playing with the youngster. And it's like the caption is always, never give in, always try to win. And you just like completely shame the kid just for being younger and smaller. And it's like you just dunk the basketball on him and pitch the baseball
Take that,
as fast
bitch.
as you can. You're just like, hey, you're only going to learn one way, and that's by doing it my way.
And you're like, oh, you just got dunked on, kid. They're just crying.
I ain't racing no pussies. You gotta earn this W. I'm not giving it to you.
Exactly. I ain't going
What
easy
is
on your
a
ass.
normal level? What is a normal level for testosterone?
Huh.
Robert got his tested when it was 43 and it was 860. I don't know if that's high, average, normal, low. Clearly not low.
Mine's like 12,000.
I'm a man, goddammit.
Are you crapping?
Oh, goddamn, man.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's going on, Wally? How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
What to do, big pimpin'?
Oh, Johnny
Peace.
Bongs, what you working on?
Oh, shit. I'm actually working on more of Glitch Pizza.
Nice.
Nice.
He's working in the meth lab. Leave him alone.
I'm doing
I'm
the
just curious. He made me want to start working on my shit, doing my wood burning.
I got the bulk nut done. I'm going to be working on the bear, and then there's going to be the Odin and the Ravens, which will come next.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love how
Way
handy
above
you are.
average for a 40-plus-year-old man. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't. Surviving. I heard that, brother. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
It's above average for a 20. Look at you, Mr. Above Average Man.
Barely surviving today.
Well, I wasn't a Boy Scout, so I got to reserve a whole bunch of my testosterone.
I didn't get that man injection in the Boy Scouts.
I didn't get that vaccine.
Never met Bob.
Don't spit the
It's just
Pepsi. That shit costs money.
Scout leader Bob.
That burns. It's just a little prick. Everything will be fine. Just relax. I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders for some leverage, all right?
You know what? I kind of wish I was like 5'8" or 5'6". It'd probably make my dick look bigger.
Scratchy
Put my
thing.
nuts on ice.
Switching things up now.
You can't say that when I'm hitting the bowl, man.
Testicles in the building.
Good shit.
Oh,
You almost killed me. Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep rocking this chair back and forth. I'm gonna fall asleep. It's very soothing.
you call it.
Big ol' baby.
Rockabye clicky. Got the fan blowing on me. Oh man, it's fucking nice. I might not make it back.
If I turn the fan on, if I turn the fan on, I'll probably pass right back out.
It's game over, bitches.
Shit. Yeah, man.
I know, man. It's just like And I hate that I feel like this tonight because the kids aren't home, nobody's home. It's just me. I need some local tail that I can call up. What up, girl? You know what that
Damn
is.
right you do. I need to get you laid because you are something else.
I'm a ball of testosterone, man. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew chip. I'll beat your ass.
Everybody needs to go on a search for a woman for click.
I got plenty of options. They're just spread out all over the country.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a Glick tour this summer and just coming to a city near you. The Glickening is coming to a city near you.
Oh my god. That's your new job. How about
One
that?
Glick, 2 Glick, 3 Glick, 4.
Hey, I got one for you, and she can look you in the eyes while standing up.
Nice. What up, 512?
That would not be a good pickup line, but I think you guys would get along.
Maybe save that until after.
Well, look, that's the only way I'm going to know if she's got a good sense of humor or not, because that's a key component for me is a good sense of humor, a dark sense of humor.
For sure. Definitely.
I know how to get my energy back. I'm like Popeye with Newports. Damn, son. It's been more than a couple weeks, man.
Expensive, but too.
It's been more than a couple weeks, and I was lacking before that, so it's been a while. No, it hasn't. It actually has only been a couple weeks since I got some sweet tender love.
Some poontang. No, he's been getting picked. I'm sure he's been using Jill quite often.
Who?
Jill. Jill. Get it?
Oh, I get it.
Or Pamela Anderson.
We're very familiar with each other at this point.
I know, that's why I was. Yeah.
I know who Jill is.
Okay. I was like, how do you not fucking know that?
I don't attract.
Hey, through thick and thin, I met my best friend when I was 12 years old, and I will never not shake his hand.
Never heard that one.
Dear penis. I don't think I like you anymore.
Sometimes you look at him and you're like, why are you looking at me like that, brother? And sometimes you look at him, it's like, what did I say? Why won't you look at me in the eye?
Oh, you're one-eyed snake.
Like you keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna jack you up or off.
Oh my god!
Don't make me beat you like you owe me money, motherfucker. Your dad dick like it owes me money, son.
I own you, but I will sell you on the street if you keep acting up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You just keep going.
She said, "Y'all are just keep going. Keep it up. Keep it up with your bullshit."
That's what she said. Keep it up.
Yeah, who needs a dick joke when you were born with one?
Your dick is a joke.
There's always a link. It's in the Chizette. You're not even allowed up here, Wyatt. Unless this is Rick.
Oh my gosh, that's Wyatt.
Yeah, it's either Rick or Wyatt. It's one of them.
It's all the way at the top. The link is all the way at the top of the chat.
A friend told me today, she's like, She works at the Lions, and she's like, we've got a Kindle doll you can come buy. She's only $3,000.
There you go.
She's like, and she's life size and everything, and I'm like, that would be an interesting topic piece for conversation if I just set her on the couch for when company was coming over. It's some slutty lingerie. God damn it, Kindle! How many times have I told you? Stop dressing like a whore.
It's so much cheaper to get a lonely woman drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Huh. Yeah, it's all the way at the top.
Like, don't even use pickup lines. Just go on the app and be like, "Hey, you know what I want? I will pay for the drinks." It will not cost you $3,000. I promise.
Yeah, right. I don't have an option to pin it.
Oh,
Start.
are you talking about the link click?
Yeah.
I just posted it. I just put it in the comments.
If y'all did want to pin it, you simply click on it from YouTube and it'll bring up a suggestion that says pin.
And I got to go to YouTube. I can't see it. I'm dumb. So I got to go to YouTube to do that.
Yep. Click on it from there and it'll bring up a suggestion that says pin.
It's a good thing you have your producer handy.
It's a good thing. What?
I said it's a good thing you have your producer handy.
I know, right? You think Blaze would be like, "Oh, hey, I'm on our YouTube, or I'm on YouTube. Let me go ahead and pin this for him." No, I'd rather make fun of him and talk shit and call him stupid.
He said, "Fuck you." That's Rick.
What up,
What up, bitch?
So, Brittany's been around like 4 days, and she's got like, how does she pin? How does she pin stuff? How do I do that?
I didn't pin
You
it.
need to teach me to the
I didn't
link.
pin it.
How did you do the link thing and whatever the fuck
Oh.
one you did it in?
Did you press
Because
on it?
I'm in StreamYard. I copy and pasted the link.
Yeah, see, the only way, because I can't never find it in StreamYard, I have to come in through YouTube.
Oh.
I found it.
Well, that's because you don't have the StreamYard link yet.
I figured it out. I now know how to pin the comments. Thank you, Johnny
There
Bones.
you go.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Learning shit.
But Blaze says, I'm fucking lazy. Clearly. Big old fuck you to Glick, you big dummy. Figure it out yourself.
Stupid.
What are you doing tonight there, big fella?
Yeah, I was about to say, how you doing, Rick?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling.
Hell,
I haven't been on Call of Duty in a while.
I like
y'all.
you, and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. We got a guy in our COD chat that says that shit all the time.
I haven't been on there in a hot minute.
That's okay.
Well, that's because all y'all are always playing Warzone, and you already have 4 or 5 fucking people.
Yep. And then other people go and play Warzone with 2 or 3 other people in their group.
I just said fuck all y'all.
Yeah, fuck all of you.
I don't know what to tell you.
And that's when we all played together.
I don't. Oh, shit. Man, I need to get a job because I might be on the verge of losing my laptop.
You about to be in a war zone pretty soon.
Why?
You don't get back to work. You're gonna be fighting off all them debt collectors.
My bills are paid. My bills are paid. They stay paid.
You got your
one way or another. I wish. I wouldn't be hanging out with you assholes, right? I wouldn't be hanging out with you assholes right now if I had a sugar mama. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what it is? He goes and makes behind the scenes. He makes fucking specialized Bigfoot appearances at those fucking Bigfoot tracking places that swindle everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna find
the real Sasquatch.
Looking behind the trees and poking my head out.
I can see that totally.
I can see the headline now. You know, we found Sasquatch, and the real question is, why are his legs so thin?
Why he got these little baby chick legs?
What's up, Jedi?
What up, Jedi? What up with you?
Jedi.
It was all right. Yeah, Robert said I had a sugar mama before. It was all right. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm a single man now. I might go find me one of these 82, 84-year-old bitches that got lots of money and got one foot in the grave. And give her some of this sweet.
Pull off the
give
end
her
of
some
Nicole.
sweet glick action. Yeah. Give her a good old
Give her the
fashioned glicking and
glicking.
get that. Well, yeah. What up, Granny? You ready for the glicking, girl?
Oh,
Sign this
Lord.
wheel for me. Sign this wheel for me real quick.
Make sure you bring with you one of those static static dusters.
We're gonna knock
the new Swiffer just running up and down. It's called foreplay, Meredith.
A static switch. You show up to the first date with a Swiffer.
Yeah, the fucking Swiffer duster, the static one.
Yeah,
start rubbing it all over. Like, it's called foreplay.
No, I want the
Just
one
trying
foot
to
in the
clean
grave.
it up.
That way I can just I want the 1 foot in the grave. That way I can get all that money. I don't need to wait for it and ask for it. I just get it all. There
I
are
don't
some
know,
very
man.
attractive.
You land your one in her 50s or 60s that's still banging. You might be worth hanging out on that one. At least you know you're gonna get your lunch made for you every day before work too.
Oh my God.
Convertible gum.
Just you find out too late that the blue lips wasn't lipstick. You know what I'm saying?
Convertible gum.
I can see it now. I'm gonna be sitting there with the old lady. You know, I once gave Charlie Chaplin a hand job.
And then you have, what is it, 7 degrees from 7 days from
7
Kevin
degrees
Bacon.
of separation. Where are you going?
I can't do
Oh,
it.
you're circle, then.
Oh.
You're in the circle.
Jeez.
With the Diddy party, and you're like, oh,
his fucking luck, he'd catch an STD from an old lady they thought was gone forever, like smallpox, and he's got it all of a sudden.
the Black Plague.
Got a sip of herpelitis. They thought they cured it from JFK time. Nope, Glick got it. Somebody got a rude glickening.
Jesus Christ, y'all.
Oh my God. Oh
Got
boy.
polio.
You know, she's like, you know, the blowjob, I invented that. Let me show you. Next thing you know,
takes her teeth out.
Her teeth go in her fucking glass on the nightstand.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Glick, the Carolina Florida games tied at 1 at the third period.
Nice.
Florida's up 2-0 in that series.
When the wind blows, you can hear the shingles clanging. Nice.
Hey, just so you know, it's not the Florida game. It's the Canes game.
Well, I'm hoping the Canes win it, but I gotta say it's the Florida game because Florida's currently up 2-0. So y'all better pick up the fucking pace.
Yeah,
because Florida is one hell of a team, and you guys can't be lacking on this game. Because if you go down 3 games, you know damn good and well it's going to be almost impossible to come back and win that series.
Get your shit together, Carolina.
Yeah, and I think in that last game, they didn't just beat us. They didn't just win.
Whooped up on you.
Yeah, it was
at
bad.
least you weren't Edmonton. Edmonton blew a 3-goal lead to lose 6-4 against Dallas in game 1.
Yeah.
I really want Canes Edmonton for the Cup. The only plus side for the Canes is if they win tonight, they go back to Carolina in 2 days. So
yeah, it's tough being a fan, man.
It's really not a hesitant for you guys the last few years. You guys have been a good team the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You want to talk about tough being a fan? Be anything Buffalo fan. Anything. Except our lacrosse team, they just won another national. but be anything else Buffalo and talk to me.
How does as a Buffalo Bills fan and Johnny Bongs is there, you guys go from being Tom Brady's bitch for like 20 years to now Kermit the Frog's bitch.
But you know what the fucker of that whole thing is? We beat him religiously in regular season. We beat him in Arrowhead. Josh Allen owns Arrowhead right now. He owns Arrowhead. Yeah. We just can't get that. I swear to God, it's like, the Red Sox had that curse of the Bambino for 100 fucking years. I swear to God, we've got some kind of curse on us that nobody talks about. It's fucking annoying, dude. So annoying.
Well, maybe they should relocate the team.
They are across the street to a brand new stadium. Maybe we'll leave the curse behind.
There's some body buried underneath one of the goalposts.
With who? Oh, that's fine. Don't do that. Don't do that. It'll blow right in my face. She's been on the phone the whole time. Leave her alone.
Well, yeah, but now she's actually playing with someone. Meaning she.
That's fine. She can still run as long as she stays close to you guys on the minimap. You guys are good.
Go run with scissors, Wyatt.
There's not a team called the Buffalo Wings.
I want Buffalo Wild Wings.
Florida just scored again. Now it's 2-1 Florida. Fuck.
God damn. That's okay.
I mean, you guys can't be sad about the season, even if we don't fucking make it. But I'm hoping you guys can pull it back together. Because it would suck to go to Game 4 at home and lose it there. That would really suck.
Yeah, I can say, like, I'm a pretty diehard sports fan, but when it comes to, like the games and the pros and all that stuff, like I don't gamble, I don't do fantasy, I don't do none of that shit. So it's just like, oh, my team loses again. But to get this far, it's a good feeling. But look how many fans that are out there that
have never experienced it.
Like you're talking about the.
Say it, I dare you, Triangle.
So hold on, I gotta address Robert Platinum's comment.
Browns.
He was absolutely right about Jim Kelly being way too good to not win a Super Bowl. But if you look at them all, everyone they lost had very little to do with him. It was always some random fucking thing that would almost never happen.
All I gotta say is Cleveland Browns have the third most championships in the NFL, and that is an official NFL record now.
Oh, that's only because they changed the fucking rules so you guys didn't feel like the retard of the class.
No, they changed the rule because Green Bay was boo-hooing because they're like, we three-peated way before Kansas City done it. Like, oh, that was before the Super Bowl era, dummies.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw a clip this morning that I know you remember, and it was when they fucking the holiday game against Jacksonville.
Which one? Browns?
Where they fucking the Browns. Where they let them fucking run a play and then called a play past. They called an incomplete pass 2 plays prior after they let them run a play, and they fucking called the game because the amount of bottles that flew onto the field.
Oh yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, because that's what they switched. That's when they switched it up in the stadiums from glass bottles to plastic bottles because
they had just done it because those are all plastic bottles. They said,
yeah, they had just done it because fans fucking throwing them.
Yeah, but they had every right to. I don't know, Robert. These teams, right? The Bills team right now is really good too. They just got this fucking monkey on their back, man.
That's kind of racist.
considering
who beats them.
I couldn't say we had a frog on our back because that would be weird.
Oh, what am I doing?
Super weird.
I dropped it on the spot.
Old Patty Mahomes, man.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah, that's wild to be like, you guys go into Arrowhead and we'll fucking slap them around.
Just
beat them by like 35 points, just embarrass them. And then here come the playoffs, and it's like, we forgot how to play foosball.
No, but you can't even say that because it's always close, and it's one of the highest scoring games of the season the last 3 times. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
It's wild.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't gamble.
Oh, that's not even. That has nothing to do with the gambling on it. That right there is why it is a real struggle to be a Buffalo Bills fan.
The struggle is real. I don't want to hear shit about.
Like Cleveland can look at their team, but here's the thing, though: you can validate why your team sucks. We have no excuse.
Yeah,
you can at least say, you know, hey, we paid a quarterback way too much money to not play a full season. We can't say that. You can prove a bad call like that Jacksonville game. We can't do that. Ours is just fucking shitty situations. I have so many autographs from those teams, Robert. Andre Reed, Steve Tasker, fucking Bruce Smith, all those guys. The Bills of the early 90s were the fucking Bills.
Ravens. Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they're the Ravens. That was before the Ravens became the Indianapolis Colts. I think they were the Baltimore Colts.
Yeah. They were the Colts at the time, I think.
That's okay. Your old team owner just died, so how do you feel?
I know. I could give two shits.
Well, at least you could give shits. I mean, if you couldn't give shits, that would really mean you didn't care.
Wait, I couldn't give a shit.
Because you can give a shit.
Dude, I'm fucking tired. We were on here for forever last night.
I don't know what to tell you. That's your own fault. I went to bed.
At least it's not. At least it's not diarrhea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I went to bed at like midnight last night.
I was like 6 in the morning, maybe. I went to sleep. Woke up at like 9.
Yeah, we've been talking about this staying up way too late thing, and another thing that I've given my praise to this show for its timing, for the open panel and having fun with y'all. But
for making you stay up too late?
No, because on like weeknights when I got to work and shit, I kind of get hung up and stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I got to get up at 5:30.
I can't do that.
Sucks.
I have to wake up at 4:30.
No way, dude.
So I have to wake 4:30. Fuck that.
But I don't work. I don't work on Sundays, so it's nice to hang out with y'all. But
is that your only day off?
But also there's a channel that I hang out with, and they don't start until either like 11 p.m. Eastern or not 11 p.m. Western. So
God, that's 11, like 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, fuck that.
So between like 2 and 3 a.m. here is when they're starting. And
why do you do that to yourself?
Well, because it's a fun hangout for me. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Yep.
Well, okay, I feel you. But like, man, aren't you tired?
And you get a little wasted on a Saturday night when you don't have to work on Sunday, and you get to hang out, and everything's just funny as fuck.
That's why I joined the Shaman show last night. I was like, fuck it. It's like whatever.
We don't know for loadout.
I enjoy having some company on some Saturdays when the kids are here. Right now they're both playing video games. I have the TV on with the hockey game, but I can't turn the volume up because then it blacks out what they're trying to hear. So it's just easier for me to jump on here and hang out with y'all.
For real.
Instead of sitting there at the TV and fucking staring their board out of my mind, like I'm just sitting here drinking beer, shedding tears because I'm bored.
Who's playing?
Oh,
what hockey game? No, I'm saying
Carolina and Florida. We've already talked about this.
I wasn't always listening, to be honest. You guys talk a lot about stuff.
That's kind of the point of the show. Duh.
Hey,
I got
I'll
zoned
never,
out in my wood burning. I'm sorry.
I'll never forget this one moment. I was at a bar and grill restaurant, and I had eaten, and I was waiting for the Canes game to start, and they got like this a separation between the main bar inside where it's a big horseshoe and the outside bar, but it's not really outside. It's just where you're allowed to smoke. And I was just sitting there chilling. The sun was still up, and I met a new friend just hanging out at the bar. And this dude's like, "Hey man,
Fuck,
do you
Florida
smoke?"
just
And I
scored
was,
again.
God damn, man, stop breaking my heart like that.
Dude, I'm just trying to keep you in the loop, bro.
Dude, Rick does that.
It's not looking good. But
No, it's really not. I hate it for you.
But this guy asked me if I smoked it. I was like, "Yeah, you need a cigarette?" And he was like, "No, I'm talking about weed." And I was like, "Yeah, I partake every once in a while." He goes, "Well, I'm in that Jeep out there, and I'm about to do a lap around the Sam's Club, and I'm gonna smoke this blunt." And I was like, "Well, fuck it. If you're inviting me, I'll go with you." So we're driving around
I hope
Sam's
the story
Club
doesn't
parking
end up
lot.
with some guy tickling your butthole.
No,
If you got in a
and
car with a random stranger for drugs, this story could definitely end with a tickled butthole.
so we're passing the blunt back and forth, and he puts it out about halfway through. I was pretty stoned, and he's like, "I got these too," and he pulls up like these mushroom stems, and I was like, "Oh, I've never done that before." So
Yep, the story's going exactly where I thought it was going to go. I never done that before.
no, it actually had a happy ending because I had a couple of
Milking the prostate.
It was
I had a couple
Scoutmaster Bob.
I had a couple of mushroom stems, and then we make it back to the bar, and we go inside, and he has a beer, and then he leaves, and then about that time the game started. So here I am, like 2 or 3 beers deep. I just smoked half a blunt, sharing it with a guy, and now I've had mushrooms for the first time, and I'm watching this Hurricanes game, and I had the biggest smile on my face. And I was just, it's almost like I was at the game. I didn't see any apparitions,
Happiness.
nothing melted, but I was just so happy to just be watching that game. And I turned my head to the left and right to see the other people that were in there drinking their beers and doing whatever, hanging out at the bar and grill. And every time I look at somebody and smile at them, like, they would smile big as fuck right back at me. I was like, yeah, I fit right in.
Mushrooms are awesome. I recently did this mushroom like liquid shit. It's the best. I love shrooms, man. They just make you so happy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. And no.
Untrackable was doing drugs with Scoutmaster Bob and getting his butthole. Manhood back.
They were smiling because
so big.
Untrackable forgot to put his pants on before he went back in that bar and grill. They were like, "Look at this fucking guy."
Who needs?
Now
pants?
that you think about it, he may have said the code word, but again, I wasn't in the Boy Scouts, so I didn't get it.
He didn't know. I don't know what that means. Why do you keep saying it?
What do you mean?
He said something about game, and I was like, "No, I want to watch the hockey game, bro. That's what I came here to do."
It's like, you can play with my hockey stick.
It's like, wait, you rollerblading too?
Remember when remember when the Flyers and the Capitals played against each other?
Nobody cares about the Capitals.
Everybody cares about the Capitals.
Nope.
Ovechkin
is going to retire now.
Yeah,
I bet he
probably.
retires before next season starts.
Well, anyways, my friend was like, "This is the worst baseball game I've ever seen in my fucking life." I just looked at
I've seen that. You put that in our stage.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, like
Nah.
fucking high is this guy?
Oh, probably super high, but that's my best friend.
Hey, that's what I say about cricket.
Somebody.
This is the worst baseball I've ever seen.
Yeah, my pressure washing company that I worked for, they bought us a box. It was fucking awesome.
Who's got a bad attitude?
Hell yeah.
Positivity breeds positive things. Take shrooms, you'll learn that.
Oh, amen.
Good advice to your son. Go take drugs, son. Go take drugs and play in the road.
I didn't say anything about playing in the road. That's not safe. Don't play in the road. That's not safe.
Drugs are cool, dude, but like the road, I don't know.
The road is not
Don't
safe.
do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs, kids. You'll end up like this one, Brittany.
Excuse me. All I do is smoke weed, mushrooms sometimes.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
Oh God, not that one again.
I fucking hate you.
Not that bitch again. Who was it that she was obsessed with?
Cameron. She was calling him daddy.
Yeah.
Who are you even talking about? Is there another person
This was long before you came back from your expedition that you went on, where you disappeared for months.
You know who she is. She was in here one night, and our friend Cam, my buddy Cam, was up here, and she was like in love with it. She was like, "Daddy, Cam."
I don't think she knows who he is. I don't think she was around for that.
No, I think she knows who Noel is.
That was one of the last.
I know who Noel. I know who Noel. Sorry.
Who was that frizzy hair bitch that popped up last weekend?
Yo, she was annoying as fuck.
What happened last weekend?
Well, she was just like talking shit to everybody.
I was gonna light her up, but I couldn't get Johnny and Brittany to shut the fuck up long enough.
Wait, I'm here?
Yeah, the
Johnny and I were talking a lot. Yeah.
And Johnny was like, "Don't let her up here. She brings nothing but drama."
You
were gone off on your phone. You were gone off on your phone.
Remember, Johnny, that bitch that's like.
Did I said
annoying.
Had fuzzy hair and glasses?
I mean, I heard that kind of shit.
And then she was on another live while she was on this one at the same time.
She was trying to say she was friends with me on Discord, and I was like, "What?
Oh my God! They just scored again.
Florida.
I need to go back and.
Bro, it is 5-1 now.
I think I vaguely remember. I remember somebody coming up here last week, and then she was on
playing.
She had her hair up. She had her hair up.
You were right when you were playing on your phone.
Where the hell was last Saturday?
And she had glasses on, and she talked a little slowly.
No.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago.
Did you say no?
I did.
Okay,
What?
yeah, I know her. I do know her.
Yeah.
From Pink.
Excuse me.
Oh, so it was you?
Me.
Excuse me, Daddy Cam.
Yeah, that would be.
I still question. I still question why her parents allow her on the internet.
Did she fall off the fucking?
Is she? Her parents. How old is she? She looks older enough, but her brain isn't.
She is a legal adult, but she's special. And I don't like to hate on special people, but when you put yourself on the internet in adult level panels,
came up last
she was being disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah,
it was Noel.
Yeah, I know.
It was who we're talking about right now. That's who came up last week.
Yeah.
Noel.
Rick was having a ball with it though.
I was trying. I was gonna lay into her, but Brittany and Johnny were not letting me get a word in edgewise. They were both chewing at her.
Well, no, you had enough time getting into her. Okay, that sounded wrong, but whatever.
Wow.
Trying to get into her. Not
So
football.
that
It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like at the same time you're giving them what they asked for, but at
Oh
the
my
other
Exactly.
They
it's
scored
like
again.
she's fucking
Seriously,
retarded.
already?
So,
It's 6-0. They've scored 5
But
goals
yeah,
in the last 5 minutes.
I get what you're saying. That's
Jesus Christ.
insane.
Dude, get the fuck. What are you doing? Get your goalie out of there.
Yeah,
I think you
that's
guys went to your
fair.
third string goalie for this game too, though. Yeah, they've
Yeah,
scored
that's
5
insane.
goals in the last 5 minutes.
What's the
I
score?
typically
6-1.
boot her. I don't typically bring her up. 'Cause
I don't know what you're laughing about. Your Caps didn't even make it this far.
I don't care.
I'm
I just
I'm
like watching hockey in general. I'm a
Fucking
Flyers
after-
fan.
after tonight, I'm gonna put this jersey in a box and I'm never gonna
Until
wear
next
it
year.
again.
It's your fault for
wait,
why they're
wait.
losing.
Do they call it
Maybe
back?
maybe I'll buy a T-shirt instead, instead of wearing the jersey. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I'm trying to see if they're going to call this goal back.
You need to burn some sage around it or something. Get her out, rid of all the bad vibes.
I'm gonna go to Old Navy when they have a sale and see if they have a Canes T-shirt and get it for $5, and my team will do
what?
better.
At Old Navy?
Oh, it was offsides.
Yeah, Old Navy does sometimes have
that goal might be
random-ass
coming
sports
back.
teams. Yeah, I bought a
I didn't
couple
know that.
Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, I bought a couple Cincinnati Reds shirts at Old Navy. They're fucking comfortable as hell, man. Old
Oh,
Navy,
I never
yeah.
go to
comfortable
Old
ass
Navy,
clothes.
so
I think I have I think I have like 3 Panthers jerseys from Old Navy, or not jerseys, but T-shirts from Old Navy.
I go to
Nice.
Goodwill or thrift stores.
Yeah, it shows.
Well, like I said, you go in there on sale and you get brand new shit that some homeless dude didn't just piss on.
Right?
I thought you were going to. I thought you were going
Now
to
they're
start
fighting.
making yourself look more presentable for the shows, but that look at
Today, I am going to, but today has been a day, and you know it.
You didn't even
For
look
all
today.
of us. I did not try.
my
Dude,
friend of
I've
mine
been
came
up
over to-
since 6 in the morning and slept for
Who's
2
that?
hours.
Whose fault?
It's mine, so whatever. I don't give
Shut
a
up.
shit. Y'all can deal with my bum ass then. I still got called Beautiful Brittany by Robert. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
He might be blind.
I hate you.
He drank till he saw double.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Britneys. That's
That's terrifying.
yeah.
There's
That's
2
why I
of
don't want to
you up
have
there.
kids.
Now they're
Just
fighting.
imagine a little me.
It's me coming up.
No, my friend of mine came over today, and I was like, "Do I have to put pants on? Do I have to leave my bed?"
Yeah, that is a question.
I was
That
like,
happens when you're unemployed, yeah.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with I stayed up
Oh,
way too late and
hey.
drank way too much beer last night. Yeah, like I didn't want to get out of bed.
Oh. I hated that I woke up so early. I didn't even want to, but I just I couldn't sleep. Insomnia is a bitch.
No, I remember that.
Can only
I
sleep
wonder if it would work opposite for you. Some people smoke pot when they have insomnia to fall asleep. I wonder if you didn't smoke if you would fall asleep.
No, that's what I do is if I wake up, I just smoke a little bit and then I can fall back to sleep.
I don't know what your definition of a little bit, but a quarter pound a day is not a little bit.
No. Why do you, I'm not that big of a stoner. My tolerance has been going up because some of my coworkers, when we go out on the breaks, I've been hitting their pens and we've been smoking. It has been going up a little bit again.
First time she cuts a finger and gets fired for a failed drug test. I don't want to hear a word about it.
Oh no, they don't care about THC. I already took my drug test. And I did have an incident report on Thursday. Door stabbed my leg and it was gushing blood.
Nice.
It's all bruised up.
Wait, don't move in yet.
It's like the tiniest cut ever. It's like
Is weed legal in PA? I can't remember.
no, it's not. But the company told me straight up, they don't care about THC. So,
I mean,
but in Maryland, it's legal. Well, it's medically legal, I think, but it's not recreational. But in Maryland, it's recreational and medical.
It's 100% legal across the board here in Ohio. That's why every time Blaze comes up here, as soon as he crosses the state line, he's like, skirt, dispensary.
Skirt. Yeah, I go back to Maryland because it's just 10 minutes away to go to the dispensary.
Yeah, so as far as
I get into Ohio, I gotta stop.
I come from a place of random drug tests, but my job doesn't do that. It's like only if you have an incident, like a reportable
Hey, Carolina
incident.
Scored.
Shut the fuck up.
If I just so happen to come back from my vacation or my birthday week, where I took some time off, and then got into an incident, and my head was chopped off, I would not report the incident. I would just put my head back on and go back to work.
I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm bleeding. If I would cover it up, and anybody that saw it, I would be like, I will kill you if you report this.
So I wanted to see just how random our drug tests were at one of my other jobs. So I told my boss when I took a week off that I was going to Jamaica. And when I came back, I worked the day. The next day, I had a drug test. I was like, huh. I turned in the results, and he was like, you passed. I was like, I know. I thought you went to Jamaica. No, I didn't go anywhere close to there. Didn't even leave the States. Oh, but random went out the window when you handed me one 2 days after I came back.
Yeah,
that's so somebody else.
Hey, when I was in the
plates,
when I was in the military, they would do it. It was basically like a quarterly thing, but it would be everybody. The day would probably be random, but it was like a quarterly thing for every single body, and we would go do that. And then a lot of people would be like, okay, we've had our quarterly, so this payday, we get to go party and do whatever.
Yeah, right.
And then all the quarterlies were corrupt, and we had to do them again.
But if anybody failed that drug test, you could almost bank on the very next week of being another one. So everybody that just went and partied, whoever did it before the quarterly just fucked everybody. And I gotta say, this wasn't even weed. Nobody got caught except for my soldier. And my soldier got caught for cocaine. And it brought everybody. It brought everybody, and everybody passed except for my soldier, and him and his buddy both got popped. And twice in 2 weeks. These guys wound up getting put on lockdown. And then they specifically, not everybody, but they specifically now had to adhere to being on lockdown and having to take another drug test the next week, and they failed again to the point where they were going to get put in fucking jail, bro. I had to kick somebody. I had to kick somebody out of the army for doing cocaine. And this was, and hey, and what? How do you think I feel? Because that was my guy, and it was like, bro, I had to clean his nasty room, and oh man, it was bad. It was bad.
How long ago was that?
Dummy.
Oh, it was like 20 years ago.
Got it.
I don't have anything.
This last week.
Yeah.
It was yesterday. They called the trouble back to the military. It was like, hey, I need you to come back here for a day. Kick this motherfucker
That's
out.
not even
Go clean
funny.
this room.
Why am I laughing?
They're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving.
They're
Oh,
moving.
it's moving?
They're in
Wait, are they
final
moving?
circle right now.
I think they're
Fortnite.
moving.
I
No,
don't
they're
know.
playing COD.
Oh, where's
Wyatt's
my...
fucking them up with an HMR.
I don't have any
There you
plans.
go, Wyatt.
Oh, did he get it? Did you get that?
I
Is
hear-
that the
I hear
last
that.
one?
Oh my god! Oh, there was still one more!
Oh my god, this fan feels so good.
Oh my
right now.
god.
Oh my god, earlier today I'm sitting here, I'm sweating like a fucking whore in shirt.
Wyatt got it.
Could not figure out why it was so fucking hot in my house. Apparently, in my drunken stupor last night, I turned my heater on.
Why?
And I turned up my heat to like 80 degrees.
Oh,
I fucking know
I
why.
remember. I remember you
Fucking
said
Wyatt.
it was getting
That's 3
chilly in
kills.
there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't even. I was like, I am just sitting here at this light and I'm just sweating. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it so hot in here? And I was like, oh yeah, you're an idiot, and you turned your heat on. And I was like, God damn it!
Good job.
Did not make.
I have my
practically
heater
cool.
on. My basement
We're not
is
talking-
so cool,
we're talking
and
about
it's
me
been
right now.
really
We're
freaking
not
cold
talking about
up here
you.
lately.
We're talking about me, not you, Brittany.
Shut up. It was like 48
I mean,
fucking
what I-
degrees, man. It's crazy.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Damn right it is.
What did I tell you last night? I am God.
I'm an empress.
Blaze is not here to protect you tonight.
I'm a goddess.
I'm just a dude with work.
Ah,
Who just left? Oh.
I dropped you. She said, "Who just?"
Oh.
She didn't even realize it was her. Who just left? I dropped you. Oh my god!
This feels like one of those director cut porns where it's like they just instantly change positions.
Yeah. Swap.
Like I didn't see anybody get up and move. It's just like a cut scene where it's like, oh, okay, now they're in this position.
I didn't even realize it was me. Oh my god.
Who just left? You did, because I booted you.
We're gonna go
She's
play
like, I'm a-
Fortnite.
Are you really?
Oh my Lanta.
Yeah, you should play Fortnite.
Smoke
I mean,
more,
I
Brittany.
was handling my business. I never saw you get flipped over, and now you're over there.
Ayo.
What the fuck just happened?
I dropped Brittany down. She was talking shit, and then I brought her back up, and she's like, "Wait, who just left?" And I was like, "Whoa, what?"
Wow. Tell me again you don't smoke a lot of
No,
pot.
don't tell. I just said yes. Smoke some more, Brittany.
Yeah. Tell me again you don't. I don't smoke that much pot.
It's been a long day.
So go
And
to
I did-
bed.
No, not yet. I just woke
been a
up from a nap
long-
before I came in here, so
Isn't that a song? It's been a long day.
probably.
Hard Day's Night is a song. It's a whole
Or maybe
day's
it's been a
night.
long time. It was that Paul Walker tribute song.
No.
I don't know. R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Kid Toucher.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the poor.
Now they're fighting again.
He was like messing around with some young chick when like he left his wife or something.
Who?
I don't know how young she was, but
Wait, can
You're
you
still attractive.
Paul Walker.
clip the ending?
You'd have to.
Or allegedly.
Oh,
Do
what
the last
the liar.
minutes or whatever.
Oh, allegedly.
That's
I mean,
how
he's
I
a
feel
sexy
like you
dude.
should sound.
Right there.
I mean, he was a sexy dude. He was
Yeah, he's
a sexy
pretty.
dude.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Paul
It was
Walker.
until he hit a tree at 100 miles an hour. They become a bowl of pudding on the side of the road.
He
Burnt
isn't like
bowl of pudding.
manly enough. He isn't like manly enough though for me.
I mean, I hate to
My
see the
opinion.
loss of life, but I really do like cars, and that was a
That
Oh my
car.
god. That poor car.
Wow. Wow.
We lost another one.
Another one bites dust.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah. I mean, everybody talks about James Dean, but that was a sweet fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Asshole.
Right, you prick.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. We'll see.
You'll leave when I tell you to leave.
Well, you did once, and she didn't even know she left.
Yeah, exactly. She thought somebody else left. Wait, who left?
Shut up.
Like people throw
And
paint
Peyton
on the
stayed
Mona
alive almost that
Lisa,
whole match.
and they're like, "Oh
Stayed alive
no!"
almost that
And
whole
I'm like,
match.
"Bro, fuck the Mona Lisa!
I know,
Did you
proud
just
of
see
you.
the 1950s Porsche?"
This is some bullshit.
You know, some people say about the Mona Lisa, is she smiling? Is she frowning? I'm like, is that a dude?
Is that a dude?
Where are you getting all this shit? Like you're just like rolling these through it, man.
His brain is vast.
You wanna try that again real quick, Brittany? You want to try that in English?
He's just rolling through. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. Just rolling through all the
rolling.
Who is that?
I just might break your fucking face tonight.
That's a Limp Bizkit song. How do you not? Oh my gosh.
I was asking if you knew. I do trivia at work all the time while music's playing. I'll be like, "Hey, who the fuck is this?" And every time they just don't know. That's what I was doing, Rick. So shut your flaps. I know who it is. Limp Bizkit's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
Shut your fucking cockholster.
You exited the helicopter.
Shut your cocksucker, you motherfucker.
Oh my god, I could cut the.
He's making real brave.
You can cut the what?
I said I could cut the tension with my dick hand.
Rick has been a dick to me for the past few months, and I don't know why.
I haven't done anything. I've hardly even spoken to her unless I was here. So she's making up blasphemous lies.
That's why you're a dick, because you don't talk to her.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell her. She's lying about me. She's telling
No,
stories.
it's because every time I talk to you, you're just being a butthead. You used to be all nice-ish, kind of, in a glick sort of way, like brotherly. But now you're just
sensitive.
What are y'all doing?
I was gonna say what? we gotta get a definition of that, because we've completely destroyed the word glick at this point in time. Everybody's getting glicked.
True, you're right. Ew.
It's a factual statement.
What up, girl?
I thought
You want
you
to
said
get
it could
glicked or
mean
what?
anything.
You fit in to get glicked
Well,
tonight.
it's because we got rid of DEI, and now it's not treat her good because she's a woman. It's like treat her like a human being, and we just fuck shit up. That's all we do.
We just fuck shit up. What was it last
I'm
night?
here for it.
So I think it was on Jedi and Shaman show. Somebody said something about me and Brittany. I was like, oh god, she's like my little sister. And they're like, that's why you're so mean to her. And I'm like, yeah, only I can be mean to her. They're not any of you fuckers.
And I guess Rick too.
I have no
Used to
control
be
over
buddy
what Rick
old
does.
pals.
I have no control over what Rick does or doesn't do. He's his own animal.
Yeah,
He's unhinged.
for sure. Well, you're unhinged now too.
I'm completely, yeah, I'm completely fucking unhinged.
It's alright, I'm here for it. I don't care. Y'all don't hurt my feelings.
I'm a hot mess express
Hey,
over here, y'all.
Talking about being sensitive, I've been doing the position that I've been doing now for like 7.5 years,
Scout
and
basketball.
and a guy that I'm working with, he's barely been doing it 2 years, and he did not say anything to me. There was no. It's a 2-man team, and he didn't say anything. He went straight to the supervisor and said that I'm slow and shit like that.
like mentally
And my
handicapped slow or slow at
I
doing
wasn't
your
gonna
job?
say that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
like slow in job performance. And
He's new.
I looked at my supervisor and I laughed, and I'm like, I've been doing this since day one, and every single person that I've worked with has been replaced. They've either thought they were bigger than the world and quit and found another job, or they earned their way to being fired, and they did all that shit on their own. And
Right.
this dude goes straight to the supervisor and was like, he's moving slow, and some statement came out, was like, he's taking money out of my pocket. And it's like,
No, jeez.
bro, you realize we do the same thing the same way every single fucking day. Nothing changes. Show up, do your job, go home.
Exactly.
And when my supervisor was like, hey, so and so brought up a complaint, and I I stood up for you, but do you have anything to say? And I just laughed in his face. I was like, do you realize why I'm still here? There are cameras all over this building. If you want to validate his little crybaby bullshit, why don't you just turn the camera on and then tell him to shut the fuck up and get to work? Yes, it's tough being part of a team. And there will always be things about your teammates, your coworkers, even your family members that,
for sure.
that just aren't the way you would do it. But when you are doing X and this person is doing Y and they have to go together, you can't control both sides of the fence. So shut the fuck up and just deal with it. Put a smile on your face and get the fuck over it, and knowing that you're getting paid to do work.
Getting paid to
amen.
work.
So I can't. I hope I get that video footage of that guy knocking over shit and then charging at my boss on Thursday. That shit was insane.
Yeah, you were I kind of heard a little bit about that in the Snap group. Like the dude was having his girlfriend drop him off, and then he was just dipping out for the day and then coming back at the end of the day so she could pick him up.
He would clock out or clock in, and sometimes he would show up and then he'd just walk around and leave the building, and it would no show, no call 4 times. No call, no show. Well, yeah, whatever. And so he got fired and he freaked the fuck out. And he just charged at my boss, and he's like this small little dude, and my boss is big, 6'4". Oh my god, he could have flicked him over. And he just knocked over thousands of dollars of shelves and shit and ruined them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He didn't even get fucking arrested or anything. He got a trespassing thing.
The fuck?
Right?
I mean,
the fuck?
Yeah. My boss, he'll tell me probably on Tuesday if anything else happened, but they didn't take him away or anything.
Take him away to the funny farm, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's probably getting charged for all of the damage and stuff, though.
I would think so.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because they're husky Husky like shelves. They're expensive as
Mhm.
fuck.
Yeah, I would imagine that there would be some kind of charge or some shit.
Oh yeah.
I hope I get if I get the footage, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
We could play it on the show.
That would be
Little
cool.
man freaking out because he got fired for being a dumb shit.
Right? Like, dude, just leave. You can say some shit and yell all you want, but man, destroying property and like
Yeah,
charging it.
just fucking.
My boss wasn't even the one that fired him either. Like, so it made no sense.
I'm mad at you, you son of a bitch. You didn't do anything, but it's your fault.
Like, he wouldn't even budge if he like actually ran into him.
It's all your fault.
Mm.
I love people like that. It's not your actions of acting like a complete tool bag. Like, it's always somebody else's fault.
Right? I don't want to work. God, you're gonna fire me?
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking work either.
I like working for the most part. Keeps me busy. Like you said, like you've been getting bored staying at home and whatnot, right, Glick?
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, that's why I said I wish a part of me wishes I would have went out last night.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have been up as late.
Oh no, I wouldn't have been up as late, and I sure as shit wouldn't have drank as much, and
Right.
you know.
Would I got some poon?
Maybe, I don't know. That's not a guarantee. I'm not a chick. That's not a guarantee. There's no guarantee in that one. I mean, chances are pretty good. I'll give myself that. I think I'm a pretty good looking fella. I do all right with the ladies, but definitely not a guarantee that there would have been any poon. And old Gio and Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters.
Yeah. I just got that. I haven't heard that one before.
I get it. Rosie Palm
Say
and her
it
5
again?
sisters.
What was that?
Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters.
I haven't heard that one. I only have heard of Jill and Pamela Anderson.
Over here having
I'm
a
not
fucking
weird,
orgy.
so. Oh, my Lanta. Guess it's gonna smoke some more weed.
Shocking.
Well, since Rick brought it up.
Telling his kids how to
That's
play
the only reason why.
They're probably both better than him. He's like, listen to me. Do what I say in this Warzone match. Shut up, Dad. You suck. Shut up, Dad. You suck. You got like a 0.01 KD ratio. KDR.
I've only played Warzone a few times.
I like to play Plunder, where you go around and gather up all the moolah.
Oh hell.
I've never played that.
It's a Warzone. It's a game
I play
mode.
hardcore team deathmatch.
Play what?
You do not.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
You do not.
Yes, huh? Or when I'm with you guys, I play constantly stakeout, fucking kill confirmed, hardcore, or whatever.
Like hardcore tag team DPs? What?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I should have been doing that tonight instead of.
She should have gone to sleep.
I should have gone to
Shut
sleep. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me when the show's over.
Stream started.
Thought she did that last weekend.
What's that?
Yeah.
You went to sleep while the show was on because you turned your camera off when you took a phone call, and then you just fucking disappeared. You came back when there was like 6 minutes left.
That was like a month ago when I was talking to
No,
Rocky.
dickhead. It was last weekend because I was on last weekend.
I don't think it was last
Jesus.
weekend. Oh, was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it
there's
was.
what he's talking
You're going to
about.
keep arguing with me. I know when I got on your podcast last because we decided we weren't doing Sunday's show.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You keep arguing with me like I don't know. I know.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
We talked about Brittany laying in a treehouse with the neighborhood kids after tripping.
Yeah.
She's the creep.
It was last weekend. Wait, what?
Huh?
Who did I talk to?
What about?
What? You were talking to that chick.
What?
No.
I wasn't talking to a chick.
Not you, him.
It's not.
You were talking to the neighborhood kids. We already
Oh,
discussed
I wasn't talking to the neighborhood kids.
You were
They're
laying
all
in a
dead.
treehouse with the neighborhood kids tripping on.
No, I wasn't. I was on a date.
No,
with a
you said
guy.
you were in a treehouse tripping on shrooms with the neighborhood kids.
I was tripping on shrooms. No, I said that's where the neighborhood kids go to play during the day, but I was with a guy.
Uh-huh.
Sounds
The
like
one
she
with
was
the
doing shrooms
beard,
with the neighborhood kids.
Like,
All bearded guys look the same, apparently, to Brittany.
no, I said his is like shaped like yours is all. That's all.
I don't know what that means.
It's his length and whatever, y'all.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm right above y'all.
I hate you.
I don't even know. Like I feel like I just lived a portion. I feel like I just lived a portion of Billy Madison. We all are a little bit dumber having listened to that.
Sometimes I just let her talk because she just starts to ramble and she has no idea what she's saying.
Not a clue.
She's just talking just to talk, and it cracks me up. And then
No, it's because you guys make.
And then she'll start to fade. She'll be like, no.
She just trails off.
It's because I know. I'm just like, I give up at this point.
I don't even know what the hell's happening.
Have a good night, buddy. Love you, man. Have a good night, Untrackable. Appreciate you being
later,
up
Untrackable.
Bye.
I
haven't seen Blaze. I haven't seen Blaze, Brian, Jedi, or Chaka, and I couldn't tell you how long. They don't like us.
Blaze was up here last weekend for a little bit, but he dropped out early last Saturday. Apparently he's in witness. He's in witness protection. Wait, he has to be there last night. That's his show.
He's in WITSEC.
Yeah, apparently tonight he's in WITSEC. So
I don't know. Put him there?
He might have. He put him in timeout. He put him in timeout. Put him
in WITSEC for the court case coming up.
Yeah, Blaze is in timeout. That's all.
Are we showing tomorrow?
I would maybe like to, but I don't. I mean, I'm not even drinking tonight, so.
Did you drink too much last night, there, sweetheart?
I was up until 9:00 this morning.
I've told you. I will say this for the third week now.
Get
your shit together.
My shit is together. I was having fun. I was up.
But remember, when you finally get a job, this whole fucking staying up all night and staying up half the day, it's not going to work for you, bro. You're going to regret life decisions when you have a job.
All I have to do is you act like I've never had a job before in my life. I've been working for the last fucking 30 some odd years.
And that's the reason why you haven't been spending weeknights where you stay awake all night, half the morning, and then sleep for 5 hours, and then get up and do it all again because you had a job.
Yeah, so all I have to do
Rick is
just
better than
readjust
everybody
my
else, guys.
Yeah, all I have to do is
Yeah,
readjust my schedule. Right now, I don't have a schedule, so I can do whatever the fuck I want when I want.
I know.
Because I'm a big boy.
I get the
and I
snaps
can
from
make
you at
big boy
7 o'clock in the
decisions.
morning while you're still awake and drunk.
And that's not something I do every
I get the
night.
audio recording. I have not even been asleep yet. I should have saved that audio recording too.
Make it a clip and put it on.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And I don't do that every night of the week. I usually still try to go to bed around 11 or 12, but then I just wind up playing back here. But I was doing that when I was working. I wasn't sleeping very well.
When I'm working, I usually go to bed around like 9.
Yeah, I would go to bed at like 10, 11. And
Wyatt
then
is
just
toxic as fucking Call of Duty. Can I just say that?
Of course he is.
Oh yeah.
He's flying around in a helicopter and just landing on people and killing them. Like, he is toxic as fuck.
No.
Sorry, I had to share that because he's done it to 3 people now.
Take that, fuckers.
Well, the other night in Warzone, all 4 of us stole a helicopter, so we had 4 helicopters flying around the final circle.
Oh, yeah.
We're up there just rotating. It was fucking wild, dude. It's funny as shit. We were laughing so hard.
Jesus.
When did they add a helicopters? The fuck?
It's in Warzone.
Did they always have helicopters?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Did not know that. I've only played a few times.
There's no fight night tonight.
You guys are buttheads.
Buttheads. Yeah, no, that's what I was like. I was like, man, is there anything really going on in sports that we could?
I mean, it's the softball World Series right now. Right now, you got Clemson. Right now, you got Texas beating Clemson 6-3 in the top of the 6th for the softball World Series qualifier.
Nice. Yeah, because we only really need to fill it.
Goddamn, that pitcher's a big old girl.
Aren't they usually?
Why, you see that picture? Yeah. There's a whole lot of picture to her. Shit. That ball got hit straight to her. She couldn't catch it. Hold on, check this out. This play just happened. The batter hit the ball straight to the pitcher. She couldn't catch it, so she threw her glove forward, hit the ball down, picked it up barehanded, threw it to first, and made the play.
Damn.
There you go.
That was slick. That was slick. That was quick thinking. I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not a super shitload going on.
Wow, you give a woman some credit? That's crazy.
I don't bash on women, just you.
Hockey playoffs are going on. NBA playoffs are going on.
No.
Oh, you died.
Nothing really happening in the NFL world other than the fact that Aaron Rodgers is still holding the NFL hostage.
No, he's only holding the Pittsburgh Steelers hostage. The rest of the NFL's got their shit figured out, sort of. Except Cleveland and New Orleans.
I think Cleveland has their shit figured out.
No, they still have 5 quarterbacks.
Well, I mean, they're going to have 5 quarterbacks at the end of the day. I think if anybody gets cut, it'll either be, well, obviously they can't get rid of Numbnuts. Yeah, my BFF, but I'd like to hit with a fucking truck repeatedly. It would probably be Pickett if they cut anybody, because I think they already signed Shadur and Dylan Gabriel.
Like, well, I know they signed Shadur's contract.
Yeah, I think they signed.
Why the gas is going to get you?
So
I was trying to find a guy in the water right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it would be Kenny Pickett that gets the old. See you later, buddy.
Yeah,
you and your fumble rooski, take it somewhere else. Where the fuck is the NFL? There it is. Let me see here.
So whole team at that tower, go get a cluster strike and drop it on. Wow.
You are my brother.
Oh, schedules are. Oh, I knew they've been released, but I haven't actually looked at it yet.
Oh, I looked at ours.
Buffalo.
Yep.
12/21.
On when?
There's no one underwater right now.
12/21.
Huh. Maybe I should go home for Christmas this year. Is it in Cleveland or in Buffalo?
No, it's in Cleveland.
Maybe I should go home for Christmas and you and I can go to the game in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's what I told Johnny last night. I said, "You want to go to the Buffalo-Cleveland game in Cleveland, buddy?"
I'm working right now on getting box seats for the Buffalo Falcons game in October to take the kids to their first game.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, son.
It's a Monday night game, too.
Hell yeah, son. So as of right now, on the active roster, they have
All three of
Watson, Pickett, Flacco, and Shadur.
How are they back by? Oh,
and they have Shadur listed as QB5 right now. Although old Touchy McFeely hands over there, he is still listed as QB1.
Jesus.
I really hope that Flacco has a good
it.
season and Dylan and Sanders are able to kind of learn
follow in his footsteps.
Remember when Flacco was with the Ravens?
Yep, he wasn't even that good, but that defense was fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, that defense was nasty.
That was when they had Ray Lewis, all them guys, bro. That defense was
so good,
fucking stoppable.
Yeah.
Gross, stupid Ravens, stupid Lamar Jackson.
They were really good.
Stupid Art Motel.
Stupid Art Motel.
I'm going to go to Baltimore one day. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm never going to step foot in that terrible, disgusting city.
Can't say that I blame you there, bud.
Honestly, it's not worth it. It smells bad.
Can we
You'll probably get a shot.
Can we nuke like specific cities like Baltimore, Philadelphia?
We could actually hit that whole section with New York City, DC, Baltimore, fucking Boston, all of it right in one shot. Just it's like a 400-mile section of the coast. We can just waste it.
There is some nice spots in Baltimore.
No, there's
but it's like very
we just
like
can't get Annapolis.
Very. Why? I just moved from there.
That's what I said.
I was just living there.
City specific, just knock Baltimore out of here.
City limits, yeah.
Get rid of Philadelphia. Yeah, like get rid of Philadelphia and all their terrible people.
Hey.
Yep. I'd be good. We could get Pittsburgh in there too.
Can we say some things in Baltimore and some things in Philly?
Outside of the fact that Pittsburghians, or however you want to, they talk weird and they say stupid shit like
just call them Why there's a vest? There's a vest.
Pittsburgh's actually a pretty cool city.
I know. Well, I mean, no. I'd rather go to Philly than Pittsburgh.
You're out of your goddamn mind. Nobody wants to go to Philly, and nobody wants to go to Baltimore.
I do. I love going to the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention, and my brother lives in Baltimore.
We can nuke New York City, Boston, Baltimore, Jersey Shore, Philly, Pittsburgh,
Jersey Shore,
Cincinnati. We can include Cincinnati in that too.
Can we just get rid of all of New Jersey and all of Delaware?
What happened, Wyatt?
I'm okay with knocking out Jersey. Jersey's not really.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys also.
Jersey's really not giving anything to the country.
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. Just get rid of Jersey altogether.
Quietly.
I'm still pissed off at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, for sure.
The television show.
That's what ruined MTV.
But not inconsiderate.
GTL, man. Shut up, Snooky. You deserve to get punched in that bar, you goofy little bitch. Little oompa looking ass.
You're being inconsiderate. Background
Fuck
music,
out of
something
here.
you're
I don't
interrupting.
know.
Yeah, I don't think Jersey's contributing anything to the rest of the country. So we can go ahead and get rid of them too. That's what we should do. We should just start eliminating cities and or states.
Maybe you should.
You don't pay to get in, but you pay to get out, and they pump their gas
We're
for
pals.
you. Like, get the fuck
That's
off
not
my
yeah, like I don't know why people are so butthurt about that. Like that's kind of nice. You know, back in the day they used to have full service stations where you'd pull in.
Bro, yeah, because
tell them
in
how
the
much-
wintertime when it's fucking 8 degrees, it sucks to stand out there and
Yeah.
pump gas.
Yeah, man. They pump your gas, wash your windows for you, check your
Yeah.
oil, all that stuff.
I guess that's the only thing they're good for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Ecuador, that's what they do.
Have you been to Ecuador?
Yeah.
No.
My dad's
It
wife
works.
is from there, and her family lives down there.
Your dad's
Yeah, it
wife's a
works
mail
from
order
there.
bride.
Basically,
But your dad's
no.
wife hated you.
She's from Jersey. She does, I guess, and I fucking hate her too. Cunt.
How much you can find out chicken? Just do you have?
How do you really feel?
That's how I feel. But anyways, her brother-in-law, he owns like 17 gas stations down there, and yeah, they
Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, it was awesome. Like I went all over the place with them. It was cool. But they pump gas for people over there, yeah. Or down there. Down and over.
Wyatt, what'd you knock down?
Gotcha.
Got him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the whole concept of getting pissed off because somebody's pumping your gas for you.
Well, people don't want them touching their cars sometimes.
That's stupid. I'm just gonna start walking by random cars and running my hands down the side of them. Fuck them people.
Just be like,
Make sure you got like greasy fingers from
No,
the truck. Or
I don't even
something.
need that, dude. The road dust enough will leave line scratches down the car.
Oh yeah,
Fuck them people.
dude. I walked out there.
I
the
hope
other
it's.
day.
I hope every car I touch is black too, so they stand out.
Yeah.
Fuck them people.
I have that powder paint from work. I'll just.
Yep, I walked out the other day. I had a job interview that I was going to, man, and I walked outside and my car was covered in that yellow pollen bullshit. And I'm like, not Ohio. We don't get it like this in Ohio, man.
No,
Apparently
not
we
like
do
we
now.
get it down here.
Yeah, man. I remember the first year I was in Charleston and I seen that. I was like, the fuck is all
What
over
the
my
fuck?
truck.
Sky cocaine, bro. It's sky
Yeah,
cocaine.
man. And it was like I got home last. I got
Tree
home
sperm.
last night, and my truck.
I was
was
just about to
white.
say tree juice.
I go to leave in the morning, and that sumbitch was yellow, and it was thick on it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it'll be gone in like a day. It's cold up there today, isn't it?
No,
It was
it
chilly
actually
today, wasn't it?
It was
no,
nice
dude,
today.
it was fucking gorgeous today. It was cold all last week. The last couple of days, it had been like we were barely getting into the 50s. Because Brian was giving me shit. Like, it's out there on the pit because it's fucking cold and it's raining.
Yeah, a lot of the rain like got rid of our pollen. Luckily.
Yeah,
For now.
It's cold. It's raining. I don't want to stand out there and look at a fucking barbecue. No, today it was fucking gorgeous. It was almost 70 out. The sun was shining. I had a friend of mine came over and we went and got some lunch and sat out on the patio and bullshitted for a few hours.
Jump rope.
Yeah, today was perfect. And it's supposed to be the same thing tomorrow as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I might take my happy ass to the lake, chill out at the water, maybe go over to the beach or something.
There is
I want to go
news in
swimming
sports.
so bad.
There is very little bit of sports news. The Bills got Hard Knocks this year.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's going to be kind of cool to watch.
Yeah, they're not going to the playoffs now.
Behind the scenes of Hard Knocks for Buffalo, that'd be pretty cool.
Yep, they're gonna get that curse, man.
Bro, we've already got one. We don't need another one. Let's be honest.
15 more years of being Patrick Mahomes' bitch.
Doubtful there.
How long you think that kid will be in the league for? Because he does get beat up a lot, and he's had a couple injuries.
I think he's gonna be there a little while. He's probably got a good 6-7 more years. Probably all of them in Kansas City, unless he fucking flops after the rest of the team leaves, like when Travis Kelce leaves.
They're not going to have fucking anybody once Kelce leaves.
Yeah.
And Kelce wasn't even that great last year. He actually
he was trash last year. Well, he's talking about retirement because he feels like he's off the fucking beaten path. So
talk about retirement because he got that Taylor Swift money, son.
And then
Johnny, we can't hear you, buddy.
Scroll all the way over to controller.
Now we got you.
Are you on?
Yeah, man. Shit, I don't blame him. I wouldn't be mad at him. If I had Taylor Swift on my side, I'd retire too. Shit.
You're a Swiftie.
No, I'm not a Swiftie, but if I had Taylor Swift's money, I'd be a Swiftie.
Oh, controller map.
Okay, true. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna dog her out. She's a good-looking woman. She's talented as hell.
I think she's like mousy looking. Yeah.
She's mousy. I didn't say
she's
fucking
pretty.
hot or anything, but I didn't say she was fucking hot or anything like that. But I ain't kicking her out of bed for eating crackers. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, I would. I'd kick a bitch out of bed for eating crackers. Fuck that.
Them dollar bill signs, they can make up for what she might lack in looks. I done told y'all I'm looking for a rich woman of sugar mama. Don't get no better than that one.
This is true. This is true.
And I don't have to get then I don't have to get a Swiffer to dust the cobwebs.
No, because you got a Swifter. You'd have a Swifter.
Yeah, but you could afford a Roomba. Or no, I guess house cleaners, really.
Give her the old what? Give her the old what for? And give her the old glickety.
Oh golly day! I'm still so disappointed I said that.
A swift glickening. I'm not disappointed that you said it. I'm so proud of you. I've never been more proud of you.
Wow.
Yeah, that boy thought he was gonna get glicked. He tries like every fucking day. He says multiple things at work and shit. I'm like, man.
Oh, you're an expert.
Hey,
you're an expert.
At least he's trying.
Who's on expert?
You have to change.
Yo, mama.
I mean, I give him props for the persistence.
I mean, there it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's putting in the work, like Rihanna. Work.
You better work, bitch. Oh, that's what you gotta say. Brittany, bitch.
You better work, bitch.
I know that.
Because you're still on expert.
Brittany, please.
So just don't play this song, I guess. Just listen.
Yeah, just listen.
Just fucking listen.
What?
Why it's gonna be saying that to women most of his life until he learns.
Try and
Them bitches don't. Them bitches is hard to hear.
What?
What?
See, exactly. Exactly.
I am hard of hearing though.
Oh, Brittany.
I know some sign language.
I know some sign language too.
What do you know?
That means fuck you, motherfucker.
Oh no, that means fuck you. This means thank you.
Yeah,
You
don't
wish.
do this. Don't confuse thank you with this, because
Yeah, it's definitely off the chin, not from under the chin. It actually goes in your hand when you do it.
Yeah. My sister, my broster's deaf. So
Yeah.
I know a little sign language. Yeah, I mean,
My broster.
My old neighbors growing up, they were deaf, so I learned a lot from them. And then my cousin's wife is deaf, and then I'm hard of hearing, so I just started learning more and more.
Hard of hearing.
Nothing like a bunch of deaf kids coming over to
It
my house
is.
to hang out with my broster and just hearing, "Here's David." What the fuck is just happening right now?
Fucked up, man.
Is everybody okay? What's happening? And then they just look at me because none of them can hear shit.
They're like, we don't know. We couldn't hear nothing. Somebody could have died.
Can't hear
Hello.
Somebody could have died. We don't know. Couldn't hear it.
We have no idea what's happening right now. You motherfuckers throwing up gang signs in my house? What the hell?
If you're ever trying to pick up a deaf chick, just go, you're cute.
Do I have to?
Yeah, but that just tells her one thing. How am I going to carry on a conversation the rest of the night?
Do you know the alphabet at least?
No.
Oh, well, learn the alphabet.
No, I'm just going to be like, me?
Simple as that. And then you can just write down shit if you really want to talk.
That's really good.
Which you don't.
Yeah, we're not trying to talk. We're not trying to make friends.
I don't want to talk.
Fucking
I just want to fuck. I was just about to say, what do you think they sound like when they're having an orgasm?
Do you not remember that clip in Forrest Gump? When he's like, yeah. Actually, they're probably like this.
Your mama sure does care about your education, boy.
Jesus.
Man,
nope,
man.
just click. So, what did you guys do to earn your spot in hell? Well,
well, we made fun of deaf people for a while.
I told a chick in a wheelchair that I like eating vegetables.
Why? So that happened.
Mama said
if
I was going to grow up and be a big, strong boy, that I had to eat all my vegetables. So come here, roll your little ass over here.
So there's that. What is Johnny doing?
Sergeant Modog, what up with you, homie?
Getting my shit together, and I'm actually looking up some references to TVs and
You damn degenerates.
What up, Modog?
Sarge in the
I
building.
don't know.
Hey, son. Hey. Wow.
Oh, man. And I'm sober tonight. So,
You're just like delirious at this point, I think.
yeah, pretty much. I keep looking at the clock and I'm like, it's not moving. We've been at 3 hours and 21 minutes for the last
What
7
time is
hours.
Oh shit.
Why, are you trying to be done?
How much longer? Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here soon.
I don't know if I'm gonna do the full 6 hours tonight.
Oh,
What do you call a vegetable in a wheelchair? Well, I don't know. What do you call it?
Fast food.
I'm trying to.
Oh wait, no, I know this one.
Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels. That's right. Fucking, I've heard that one before. I love it.
Any other?
We don't need to get into bad jokes because I heard some good ones today, but I don't need to say them on here because you might get canceled.
Just put them on the Snapchat thing.
We haven't gotten canceled yet. We've got a good run. So I think at this point,
but
in
you
the show,
just came off of a YouTube warning, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was because Jeff
Did you?
constantly fucking playing clips and shit that were copywritten and getting us in trouble. And Brian giving him the goddamn videos, and I'm like, stop playing the goddamn videos.
You don't
Just
gotta
go
worry
watch
about
them.
that no more.
Yeah, just go watch the videos. Jesus Christ.
Did he move to Spain yet?
In France?
Is he really doing that?
Do you not talk to him much anymore?
I haven't talked to him since the night he quit. I messaged him and he never responded. How do you know when a prostitute is full? What? How do you know when a prostitute?
This one.
When you finish,
her nose starts running.
Yeah, her nose starts running.
Nice.
I heard a bunch of Jew jokes earlier.
Yeah. That's
I love dark humor. I love dark humor reels.
Me too.
It's amazing what they can get away with on Facebook.
Oh,
right?
See what I said? I don't need to tell them because you get canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we haven't gotten canceled yet, but
do we want to take the chance? Or are you telling me to take the chance?
I feel like we're like borderline there.
I'm telling you to stay on third, Rick.
Don't steal. Don't steal.
Don't steal. Yeah. Man. Yeah.
I feel like we're like right on the line of
we do tiptoe. Yeah, we do tiptoe the line. That is for sure. I'm a habitual line crosser. So
yeah.
Long arm of the law.
How do you know when a ginger orgasms?
Her freckles fall? Really I don't fucking know. I was. I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ.
Her sheets are full of Skittles.
How do you cure a ginger?
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Chemotherapy.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I don't get it.
What?
I don't get
you
it.
Never heard that one yet? Oh yeah, how do you cure ginger? Chemotherapy because their hair falls out. The fact that I had to explain it took a lot of the humor away.
That's all right. Now she's like, I get it now. It's hilarious.
Mind you, hold on. What color is her hair?
Yeah.
Makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I understand. I get to be one of the cool kids and laugh at the joke.
Oh man.
God, it's fun being blonde sometimes.
I'm a blonde, and I don't take that level with me. I don't accept it.
Yeah.
You can stay with the gingers.
Excuse me. Do a summer.
Do what?
What's that?
I literally turn into a straight blonde every summer.
Are you a crooked brunette during the winter? So if you tell me you're a homosexual brunette during the winter and you're a straight blonde during the summer? Like, did I miss something here? How do you do that? Wouldn't that just make you like gay all year long? You just
That should be a second too.
He just fakes it half the year, apparently. He's gay for the stay, right? When he's stuck inside in the cold weather for 6 months, he's gay for the stay. Then he can go outside and he's straight again.
It's cupping season.
Fuzzy chia. Looks like a fuzzy peach. Modog. Looks like a fuzzy peach.
God. Fucking great.
What?
What?
What are you doing, bro?
He's making art.
He's playing Festival on Fortnite.
I'm getting fucking fun.
Festival?
What?
What is festival?
What did you say is fun?
I'm getting work done.
I thought you said that game is fun. I was like, what?
No. What?
Bro, I forgot that you were even here because you didn't talk and you were standing off in the background for the longest time.
And your mic was turned off.
I'll be honest with you. I had to take a shit, okay?
I mean, more power to you. There's nothing wrong with dropping a Deshaun Watson off at the pool.
The more you know.
Deshaun Watson.
I got the kind of
You know, if the cops in Cleveland were to George, you know, if the cops in Cleveland were to George Floyd Watson, they would build statues for those cops. And
yeah, you're not wrong. There would be no riots.
There would be a parade, and statues would be erected.
They call it a march, but we call it a celebration parade. But whatever, tomato, tomato.
And it's just because we don't no longer have to deal with the Deshaun Watson quarterback debacle of Cleveland.
Yeah, I wonder who he wrote to take ownership of the team in his will. Probably Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur.
Did you buy his song?
Oh, it's too funny. What song?
Glow stick.
So does a ginger have a landing strip, or is it considered a glow stick? Nice. I'm gonna go with glow stick.
Does it matter?
Very good question.
Oh man.
These questions and more will be answered on Nonsensical Nonsense every Saturday.
I'm doing vocals.
Brittany's over there playing on her phone or her iPad or whatever the fuck. What the fuck is that?
I think she's
It's
drawing.
like a goddamn portable computer.
Or she's
No,
doing
I
some
literally
work
just checked my phone for a second, but yeah, I'm doing
Big your
whispering.
phone is? That's how big your phone is? That fucking thing's almost the size of my iPad.
No, it's not. This is a normal phone. People's iPhones are bigger than mine.
I disagree. Mine is like super small.
Mine is the same size as yours. I'm just small, so it looks bigger in my hand, I guess. I don't know.
That's
what I need to hear.
That's why I'm going to start dating midgets solely, because it'll look huge in their hand. I will have to retire my TPG shirt. This thing's massive in your hands, little lady.
Listen, tell everybody how big it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
Tell them all. Tell them all.
Tell them all. Tell all your friends. Big Daddy Glick is in the building. Brittany has just very little hands. That's why guy loves it. No dog. Stop himself, trail off.
Wow.
Gluck's like, gross. That's my sister you're talking about.
Trust me, when it comes to you, nothing surprises me or grosses me out at this point. I'm like, yep, that's yep, I believe
that's
it.
Brittany, bitch.
I believe it. That's Brittany, bitch. I am not shocked anymore. In the beginning, I was like, what the fuck? Now it's just like normal day in the life.
A normal day. Just an average Tuesday around here, guys.
Yeah, right.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being had.
I don't know how to take this.
That escalated quickly.
Make it weird.
A little bit. It's only weird if you make it weird.
We can just walk past that. Don't make eye contact.
My job here is done. You are welcome.
Just remember, don't make eye contact. We're good.
Never.
It's only gay if you keep your socks on.
Don't make eye contact with the big dumb animal. You'll only encourage his shenanigans.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby tonight, I have a feeling. All right, lock the front door. I was gonna take a nap earlier today, but
I wasn't feeling too well about 4 o'clock, so I laid down and slept for about 2 hours. I just wasn't feeling super good.
Yeah,
feeling better now?
And
not terrible. This weather change. It was fucking 90, and now it was like 60 and 50s, and it's like and raining. So
yeah, that's what we had. Like the week before, man, it was fucking gorgeous in the 70s and 80s, and it was like fuck yeah.
And then it dropped down.
Then it dropped down, and it rained all last week. And I was
like, dude, it sucked.
But
yep. So
yeah.
It's supposed to rain on Monday too.
I got 20 to 12. I think I'm gonna take off. I figured I'd drop in and say hello.
I'm about to go out soon.
So
hello.
Yeah.
Glick, what do you want to do tomorrow?
I would shoot to do the show, but if for some reason you're not available, I mean, if Derek's not available, I mean, it is what it is. We'll still do our thing, but if for some reason you're not available, then I'll be like, fuck it, we're not going to do the show. But I'm going to plan on it as of right now.
All right.
Just fill an hour. That's all we need. And then we can kick that bitch
what time do you guys
in the head.
1.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to think about that. I was like,
we don't welcome Philly or Baltimore fans on it though, so you can't come up.
All right, I don't want.
You can come in the chat, but
you're
not allowed.
That's what I'm gonna do is drop a chat and a like.
Blasphemous team supporters on our show.
I wasn't trying to be on the show, you bitch.
Sister, as in like brothers and sisters in the deep South Alabama.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Have a good one, Bubba. I'll see you tomorrow. Modo, appreciate you being here as always, brother. Have a good night. Be safe out there.
Bye.
I think this is a good time to wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah.
Call it a night. Call it a fucking weekend. Call it a fucking weekend.
Fucking weekend.
I'm cashed out. I'm spent. What's that?
I said it's been a good one with that too.
Yeah.
How's it coming?
Been a fun weekend. And it's only Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 3-day weekend. Monday's a holiday.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully
so
it's nice Monday.
that.
I might go to the lake on Monday because that means everybody's gonna be out on their boat. Maybe I can find me a little honey on our boat with some company.
Hell yeah. It's supposed to fucking rain
company.
Here.
Need some company.
It's that poon time.
That's what I need to do is find me a chick that's got a boat.
Hell
so I can spend my summer on the boat. No,
I'm going to boat.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Okay.
I'm on a
Is it your favorite?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Chloe, what you doing? Y'all want to see my pussy?
Every time you ask me, the answer is and always will be no. She's all old and gross and worn out.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Johnny Pongs, as always. Thanks for coming up, brother. We enjoy hanging out with you.
Always a pleasure.
Brittany, you're something, girl. Shout out to our guy on Trackable. Big Rick was in the building earlier. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. We will see you. Rick and I will be live tomorrow. Maybe we'll have Derek in the building with us. We'll be doing our sports thing. And then, we start the week over again. I think while he's pre-recording stuff now, I'm not 100% sure what he's doing as of right now. But anywho, check us out, bio.link/nonsensical network. All them links is there. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. And don't forget to turn on your notifications and all that fun stuff. And now I'm going to hit some buttons, and we're going to disappear off of your screen and out of your lives.
Forever.
Forever. See you guys later. Have a great one, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Since Blaze was being lazy.
Nonsensical network, different flavor every day. Movie talks, new flicks hitting the display. Microphone magic, musicians spill the praise. From reptiles to motorsports, burning rubber craze. Football clashes, touchdowns, epic plays. News spinning, catching on the latest phase. Gleaming cars, engines roaring up the pace. Street tales, urban stories we embrace. Tune in every week, diverse. Groove to the beats, let the rhythm immerse. Lyrics flowing, ciphers full of verse. Nonsensical network, feel the universe. Interviews buzzing, stars in the circuit. Worlds of tapestry, pieces we interpret. Hip-hop to rap, the flow never stagnant. Reptilian tales, nature's arrangement. Cars with muscle, engines with might. Motorsports roaring, speed in the night. Discussions heated, always a delight. Network of nonsense, but the vibe's just right. Tune in, wait for that beat. Flow so seamless, feeling so sweet.